Seriously, there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Curse of the Crimson Throne. We are not streaming this tonight because YouTube is, and I quote, a big poopy duty head. It's not. It says streaming services are not available right now, so we're going to record this and I'll upload it hopefully later tonight. We have done a little bit of planning before session, as you can see. My players have attempted to prepare for the upcoming festivities. Let me see if I can resize this a little bit so that it's showing as much as I can get it to. That's good. That's good. All right. So, a couple of things before we get started. Let me go ahead and start some music. Soft music. That's not the soft music at all. So, we are going to say that 3 days have passed by fairly uneventfully as far as dangerous things go. Obviously, everyone was very busy. Kieran bought a shovel for everyone in the castle. Does this include Diana and Daniel?
Oh yeah, everyone has a shovel.
So, Rhea, you would have seen your younger siblings out there digging holes and thinking it was quite fun. And because of this, because everyone got shovels and Kieran rolled a very high survival check, as you can see on the map, all those little P's and the one weird D are pit traps that they have laid around the castle to hopefully stop some goblins here and there. And the circles you see are the ranges of light crossbows and longbows, etc., so that people know when they can stop firing at disadvantage. And then the line you see in the back is mountains. They can't attack that area, so they only really have to worry about the front three sides. The 3 days are spent in preparation for the fight ahead. Any remaining civilians that are non-combatants leave, with a few notable exceptions. Obviously, Rhea, your younger siblings stay. They'd have nowhere to go anyway, and they refuse to leave. The prisoners don't go for obvious reasons. Celestina's still in the cell. A couple of the staff have remained, like the old Gran. And actually, this is a fun note. She spent the entire 3 days pruning all the trees, like she always does, with gusto. And if asked, she actually says, well, if there are fires, we wouldn't want them to get out of control. And other than that, Baboom, other than lending his inventory for sale, where my players bought a few alchemist fires, a lot of shovels, and a few potions here and there, he did attempt to help with the shoveling with Mage Hand for about half an hour. Decided that was way too much manual labor for him and went back inside. But he did give it a good effort. Trying to think other things to note. A few things to note. Shala has been somewhat ill these past 3 days, complaining of a pounding headache that she hasn't quite recovered from. And you've taken a look at her, of course, I'm sure, Rhea, as have your family. She's not diseased or really injured in any way, though it's possible that it could be any reasons. It could be stress, it could be she overexerted herself and just hasn't fully recovered. But she is up and about, and she helps as best she can, and she does assure you that she will be standing by your side when the fight comes. But I would assume Rhea would be somewhat worried by this.
Yeah. She'd definitely be keeping an eye on her.
Okay. It doesn't seem horrible. It's in layman's terms, it's not like it's a migraine or anything, but it's just a constant pounding headache for her. Baboom is his usual cheerful self. I say usual, you've known him for all of one session. Any other questions as far as NPCs go? I'm sure I'm forgetting some of them. No? Because we can move on.
I mean, how is Claire doing?
Yes. I knew I was speaking this one. Not worse, not better. The dispel magic has been helping her cope a lot. She talks well. She says she's not in much pain, but she is incredibly weak, and she does not look any better. She is still deathly pale and clammy, but she is not in pain. You got her on a morphine drip, more or less. So she is comfortable, if not well.
Are we... Because I know all of the other non-combatants are up in the tower. Are we able to move her so she's not right in the middle of where all the fighting is going to be happening?
With strenuous protest, yes.
Alright.
She
She can't do much about it, so
if she could will herself, she would be in bed on the balusters with a bow. But unfortunately, as Amelia pointed out, she does not have much choice in the matter.
Nope.
So she will be up in the tower with your younger siblings and Brunhild and Gran and any other non-combatants that stayed. Which would include Rune as well. He's not a combatant by any means, but he would confess that you guys have done so much for him that he'd feel horrible just leaving. And he's not a combatant, but he has some healing skill, so he might be able to help the wounded. But at least until the battle starts, he's going to be up in the tower and only come if needed. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amelia, you had a plus sign.
Yeah, so, did Julian ever tell Rhea about the whole cure to the curse thing?
Yes. Over the past 3 days, absolutely.
Okay, good.
Here's an interesting question for Amelia, because Van Casterkin would say nothing. In the course of the 3 days, does Amelia ever bring up with anyone the conversation she had with Jolastina? And the information that brought to light?
She would, at some point, probably, after... Like, if she was talking to Julian at some point, she would probably remember, like, as he's leaving and bring it up. And pretty much she would tell him, not verbatim, but just, like, paraphrase, essentially, like, she genuinely believes this, and she asked me to give her a dagger so that she can defend me, and that's... I don't know how to feel about that.
I understand. If it helps you feel any better, I believe that she truly would. But that does not mean I suggest actually giving her one. She is not stable enough right now.
Oh God, no.
Did she tell you anything else? Did she talk about her past? That's always a good sign.
Kind of, sort of, I suppose it wasn't so much talking as, I don't know. Apparently your probing is helping, though.
That is good. Glad to hear it. I feel that with a year or so of care, well, I don't want to get hopes up, but she will get better. The very least.
She kind of frowns and doesn't quite meet his eyes with that, and it looks like there's a little bit of doubt there.
He'll nod, he'll put a hand on your shoulder and he'll say, "A year of time might do you some good as well." It is difficult to process these feelings.
Well, hopefully I will have enough time to process them.
Yes, hopefully we all will. Well, it is one more reason to keep the goblins outside. It would be, well, not very paladin-like of us to have our prisoners killed in their cells.
Suppose not.
And he'll nod. For the night, for the moment, put her out of your mind. She is too unstable to help, and the best way that we can help her is by staying alive so that she does.
Amelia still not quite convinced, just kind of nods.
Okay. Anything else before we move to the end of the third day?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'll take that as silence as no, we're good to go. Someone please roll me a percentile dice, and before you do, tell me high or low is good.
Who's the luckiest here?
Not me.
Do we want to throw this at, like, Chris? I don't know.
No, you don't.
You
I'm
want me
having
to try this?
issues getting on fantasy grounds, so.
Wings, you do it.
No
I
one.
believe in you.
You didn't tell me which was good, high or low.
Well, fuck.
No, you still haven't told me which is good. Kieran, you gotta say high or low before you roll.
Am I muted?
Yeah.
You're not muted.
She's just
you're very
quiet.
Sorry, I had said hi.
Oh, well, I trust you. Okay, that's very good.
Like,
That's very good for all of you.
super, super quiet.
Let me fix that.
So, because you rolled well on your percentile die, it is dawn on the fourth morning. The sun has barely started to rise over the mountain behind you. And you have all taken shifts so that you're all well rested. By the way, you get a long rest if you have not gotten one yet. And everyone is on the walls in tents as you were half expecting them to show up last night, but no one came. And it's about 8 in the morning, sun starting to crest over your heads, the day starting to warm up from the chilly, damp autumn morning. And you start to hear more than see, way off in the distance, the sound of clack, clack, clacking. And the sound of cries, of cheering, of laughter, as a horde of goblins come your way. And after about 20 minutes of this sound getting ever closer, you see about probably a good 1,000 feet off in the distance, shapes. Everyone roll me a perception check, please.
Hey, Squeak.
Yeah.
I can't get into Fantasy Ground.
Why? What's happening?
Just the network here
Uh-oh.
that I'm at.
That's not good.
I'm trying one last thing, but I won't be able to roll it for at least a few minutes.
Okay. Worst comes to worst, I can take over your character sheet and you can just direct me, but I'd love for you to be able to at least see. Worst comes to worst, tell you what, Sib. If you can't make it into Fantasy Grounds, I'll share my screen with you and you can see my screen at least.
Okay.
So, we'll have that.
Alright.
Freya and Amelia, you recognize the figures you see in the distance and your minds are overcome with shock. The goblins are all riding dozens of very large cave spiders. larger than what you fought in the caves, Amelia, maybe twice the size. Goblins cover their backs almost like baby spiders clinging onto their mother as these spiders approach and stop about 700 feet or so away.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
And they slowly, out of range of all of your weapons, well out of range. It's not like they're like, I think this square here is probably out of range. No, well out of your range. They slowly spread out and surround the three sides of the castle. And suddenly they stop, and the chanting stops. And then, obviously magically amplified, you hear the booming voice of the bugbear Death pound over the fortress. We have come, paladins of the Lilac. Gorum demands battle, and it will happen this day. Do you accept our challenge? A quiet falls over the whole land. The goblins have stopped chanting. The paladins behind the walls are quiet. Where is the party right now? What wall are you manning? The front?
Yeah, I think we said we would be at the front.
I imagine we'd man the front, yeah.
Okay. You just so you know, the Crimson Guard are helping the paladins man the wall to the right, and Baboom is helping the paladins man the wall to the left, along with your father and mother. Sebastian is on the right with the Crimson Guard. Rhea, you feel a hand touch your shoulder, and it's your father. And he says, "Well, daughter, we should answer. Would you like to?"
I suppose so.
He'll squeeze your shoulder and he'll look at you with a harder look than you've ever seen on your father. You're used to seeing a hard look on Claire and definitely on your mother, even once in a while on Sebastian, but your father has always been a soft and gentle soul as long as you've ever known him. Even when he trained you, he was stern but always kind. The look on his face now is one of absolute stone. And he says, "I know how gentle you can be, Rhea. But understand, they threaten everyone. Paladins do not stand by and let that happen. And we will not stand by and let your sister die."
I understand.
Well then, answer him. And he'll give you one last squeeze.
And she will get ready with her sword and Claire's shield. And she doesn't have any way to amplify herself. She will yell out as loud as she can. "We accept your challenge."
Roll me a
Faceless.
performance check with advantage.
Or... Okay.
Your father gave you encouraging words.
Yeah.
Okay. Quietly, almost without you noticing as you focus on it, Shala steps beside you, places a hand upon you, and your voice is magically amplified. The rest of you see Rhea step up to the front of the wall and lift up her sword and the gleaming rose shield that catches the sunlight and sparkles, shining off in the distance as her voice booms out over the entire land. Is that all you would like to say, or do you have anything else?
That's it.
With that, the entire castle erupts in cheers and calls to Shellen and to the Lilac Order. And a few seconds later, the chant of the goblin starts up again, and they begin to move towards you. Slowly at first, but picking up speed as the spiders start running along the ground towards the castle. Hang on a second, everyone. I'm going to pull up the combat tracker. So here's how this is going to go. I'm going to explain this fairly quickly. Let me go ahead and put everything here. Okay. I gotta make them all visible. Ha! Bear with me. These are slightly bigger than than in reality, simply because I wanted you to be able to actually see them. I might make them a little bit smaller. But these spiders are huge creatures, about twice the size of what you fought in the cave. And they are swarming with goblins. Here's how this is going to work, my friends. Every round, you will all act as normal, using whatever methods you can to try and attack these creatures. If you kill the spider, you have effectively eliminated the threat of the spider, of the goblins on it, because the goblins do not have siege engines. They're goblins, and they cannot climb the walls on their own. They are very obviously planning to use the spiders to get up the walls. And not only would Freya probably be able to pick this out, but many people would look at that and go, Curity, it's a tactic you've seen before, but never this organized and never in these numbers. Any spiders that make it to the wall and up the wall will, at least on your side, will initiate what we would consider more traditional combat, as the goblins on the spider will jump off to face you. Make sense?
Yep.
If you kill all the spiders before they get to you, well then, you won't get into combat. If you don't kill all of them, you might. And the ones to the sides, you are more than welcome to help how you can, but keep in mind, it's about at least a 2 to 3 turn dash to get from one side to another. I'd say 2 turn dash, given where you are. And if spiders make it to the sides of that wall, then you can continue to defend your side and trust in the Paladins and Crimson Guard to defend against them, or you can rush to their aid. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with that, let's see who we have in the turn order. I'm gonna add Portly and Kitty, though they're obviously not gonna have a whole lot to do during this first stage, shall we say? Let's see, who am I missing? I have Amelia, I have a Ross, I have Kieran, I have Rhea. I need Freya. Freya! Get in here!
Okay.
What are you doing? Get in here! Alright. Alright. Go ahead and roll initiative, everyone, if you haven't already. By the way, I should have asked this. I forgot to. I know one trebuchet is on the front of the castle. Where's the other one?
Would it be possible to mount the middle, the turret, so like on the far left and far right corners? So that
unfortunately, they're not turrets. They are pretty much stuck where they are. They can move a little bit. Basically, you can fire on whatever side you put it on, but they're not turreted. Yeah.
One on our side would be nice. That depends. Do we want to focus on keeping the NPCs alive and possibly risk their own deaths? I think honestly this call might be more up to like Rhea, because her home.
Oh boy. Okay. We have one and us at and then one side has the Crimson Guard and the other side boom.
Correct.
Trying to think. Right, let's throw it on the left side with.
On the left side with the not the Crimson Guard.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I will keep that in mind. So here's how this is going to go. Again, to keep things nice and simple. You are all going to go, and then I will move everything up how much it would in one turn. You know what I mean? That's gonna kill me if I try and move these in some sort of individual turn order. So I will have you all go, then I will do a more basic roll for either side that you're not on, because there's going to be some luck involved there, right? And then we'll go again. Make sense?
Sure.
Perfect. So, hang on, Amelia, it's not your turn. I'm just trying to scroll this up to the top. Freya, you are the first to act.
I am. I don't think I can reach them though. They are very far away.
They are.
The farthest ring. What distance is that in feet again?
So the farthest ring is 150 feet. The farthest spider from you is at the moment, or the closest spider to you at the moment, is un momento, por favor, 325 feet away.
Let me look up the description of the spell.
Sure.
It's how many feet away?
325.
Okay.
Oh, and just in case anyone's wondering, the pit traps are big enough for the spiders.
So, I think what Freya will do is she's going to cast Sleet Storm, which has a range of 300 feet. It has a 40-foot radius, so it can reach them and cover a large portion of them. So she is going to... Let me try to make this work on this map. Oh, goodness. I'm still not used to mechanics for Fantasy Ground.
Right.
Making a circle.
Circle is control.
And then I have to find out how to make this right for every 5 feet is 5 times that.
Correct.
As a 40-foot radius, so I want 8.
Correct.
So it'd be something like that.
Just a little bit smaller than that, if you can get it smaller.
I think it goes by 5, though. I don't know if I could make it smaller.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just go with that. And you're putting it 300 feet away, so you're gonna have to move it up a little bit, because that first spider is 325. Yeah, we'll say that's fine. Okay, Sleet Storm will hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. How much damage does it do? What am I doing for it?
It's not damage. Sleet Storm, let me pull it up. Also, I just realized I had the wrong spell up. It does not have a range of 300 feet, so ignore this.
Oh.
I pulled up Ice Storm on accident.
Oh. Alright.
I'm surprised that Ice Storm has a longer range than that. Scratch this.
Okay. I'm scratching that. Consider it
I'm
scratched.
sorry. I don't think I have an effective weapon at this range. So I imagine she'll hold her action to instead just cast Sleet Storm if they come within range, but that probably won't happen.
You can also aid another character.
That's fair. She'll attempt to aid someone firing a weapon that is within range.
She's gonna be a spotter.
Yeah, she'll spot for Ross.
Gotcha. Ross, you have a spotter. Okay. Amelia, your turn. And for now, guys, I know you can't see them on the turn order, just not to freak you guys out, but you should still be able to click on them to roll and do damage.
All right. I guess she's gonna shoot some spiders and/or goblins. It's gonna. How do I? Oh no,
Just control click.
I am.
Yeah.
It's not selecting it.
Is it not?
Nope. I think I have to be on the map in order for it to select.
Oh, hey. How about that? Let me get you guys on the map.
Might be a good idea.
How about that? That's probably
Yeah.
we're professionals here. We got this.
Yeah.
Yay!
Look how big you all are. You've grown so much.
I know. It's crazy.
There you
So are the bugbears like riding on them, or can we not see the bugbears yet?
go. You don't see any in the moment. You can make perception checks to look for them if you like. But that will take an action.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll just shoot. Oh. Okay. That's fine. Quick action to reload in shame.
Gotcha. All right. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Next is Rhea.
Okay. And what's the range for the catapults?
Full range. 300
Okay.
feet is well within their range.
So I will try to attack them, and it's a 10-foot radius. So it would just be onto one spider then, right?
I'm sorry?
It's a 10-foot radius thing, and each square is only 25. So
Correct. So just target an individual spider.
yeah. So I think I set this up right. Oof.
Well, why are you guys fumbling? Don't do that. All right. Anything for your bonus action or movement action?
Do I have any?
Oh, wait,
spells
hang
that
on. Hang on. Yeah, a fumble, I'm just going to say it misfired. Any other thing,
Okay.
it would have fired and then just moved different directions.
Yeah, I don't think I have any bonus actions that I want to use right now.
Okay. You guys start. You and the paladin, who you've maybe met once or twice, but you don't know very well, just kind of look at each other like, whoops. Aras, your turn. And why do you have 25 wounds? You know what? Here, let me go ahead and give you guys a long rest just to make sure that's not. Aras, just the weight that night was killing her.
You're back.
Yup.
She didn't
Man,
sleep.
I
She
just-
didn't move. She just sat there behind a scope.
Yup. Alright, gonna aim and shoot.
Roll with
And I have
advantage.
advantage.
please. Yes. That is a hit, definitely. On spider number 10, go ahead and do your damage to it. 18 damage. Okay. Yeah, you hit it in one of the leg joints, and you can even see from where you are a spurt of green blood.
Alright. I will shoot at him again. Would I still be getting advantage? Or is it just for
No,
the
just
first
for
one?
one attack, yeah.
Okay.
Also, I don't know
No
why you
problem.
moved in the turn order, but that's fine. When I healed
I
you
did?
all, Aras moved for some reason. Suddenly, she felt a burst of speed.
It's because it took away our turn order.
Oh no, that's fine. We'll just finish this off with Kirani and then just keep it as it is for now. We'd be re-rolling if we got into real combat anyway, because this isn't real combat apparently. Go ahead and roll damage, Zib.
Okay.
Another 10 points. Okay, spider number 10, not looking so hot.
Well, it was 13.
Yeah,
Huh?
it was 13.
Yeah, but it automatically adds it, so never mind.
Okay.
Me. Don't pay attention to me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Cool.
Okay, Kirani.
Yeah, I see the one that they're going after, and I'm going to shoot at that one with my longbow.
Okay. Oh no!
We're doing
Guys.
real good.
Oh no, that's the third fumble. One more attack.
Yup.
That's definitely a hit.
I hate to ask, but do you have sharpshooter? Because it should be at disadvantage, right?
Oh, it should.
So, may need
Okay.
to roll one more time. Yeah.
Okay.
All the
So
time.
yeah.
Nope.
No, one more
no.
time. Yeah, one more time for me, please. Yeah, actually, no, it wouldn't matter. You missed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But hey, they're getting closer, so that's a plus.
That's also a good point. Shala may matter. Do we
Shala
wanna-
does matter. Shala always
Yeah.
matters. I am legally
May
obligated to say
matter?
this,
Yeah.
or
Well,
Claudia
I
will kill
meant-
me.
That's
I
part
meant
of my
for the
contract.
sake of
Yeah.
she could have, if she didn't have the range, she could have aided one of those attacks that missed. That's why I was saying that.
Oh, well, who's controlling Shala tonight?
I think I'm always controlling Shala.
That's a fair point. Is Shala going to do something, or would she just aid?
None of her things would reach 300, so
Got
she
you.
would aid.
Then we'll just say she aided Kirani, so that one bow hit. Did 5 damage to, and you were aiming for the same one, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll add 5 damage to that guy.
Very good. That's simplified.
By the way, I'm trying to think of a way to mark this target so that you guys can know which ones you're all focusing on. You know what? I'll
Well,
make him
we
slightly
could
bigger
just-
than the others. How's that? That should help a bit.
Oh god, they're growing.
It's this guy. It's that guy right there. All right. Let me roll for the other sides at disadvantage because no one has the range right now. So we'll say left side. Left side is not doing good. Right side is no bueno. Okay. No, the attacks are not very effective on either side so far. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? I'm supposed to have a thing here. Where's my, all my stuff? Hang on, everyone. Bear with me for a moment. I'm supposed to have DM tools that I don't have.
Are you in the right window?
Yeah, I'm in the right window.
Well, then I have no answer.
Oh, there we go. I got it now. So, a neat little thing I found with Fantasy Grounds is I can select multiple tokens. Can someone do me a favor and from the top spider draw an arrow that is we'll say 15 feet, and I'll move them up. No, so I do 10 feet. All right.
It's not giving me numbers.
It is there. That's 10. That's perfect.
Oh, the numbers aren't on my screen. Okay. As long as you see them.
Yes. All right. And then can you give me one to the left, please?
On the left side. Let me...
Hang on. Let me do this again.
There we go.
Okay, and one more time on the right. There we go. Okay. Back up to the top of the round. Amelia. I know Freya, but we'll just keep this order for now. It's not...
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's no issue.
Amelia!
Yay.
This spider here, the one right next to that arrow, is the one that you guys have been targeting. Well, Amelia, you targeted another one, but you didn't hit it, so it's...
That's fine. Oh god. Yeah, sure. I guess I'll roll at disadvantage. Actually, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to try and spot the bugbears. See if I
Sure.
can find them. That's perception.
Yes, please.
That's not
And-
at disadvantage.
No, that's going to be a disadvantage because of the range.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
But you would know that before you decided to look for him, so that's up to you.
Whatever. Oh.
It's not
Okay.
horrible. Unfortunately, you look down in the mass and you do not see any of the bugbears. But
Suspicious.
I will tell you, you got a good look.
Mm-hmm. I suppose she'll take a quick second to pretty much yell at everyone. I don't see them. And can't really attack after that, so yeah.
Shala goes, them who?
The bugbears.
Oh. Rhea, stop it.
Honey.
No regrets.
Ross, it's your turn.
Yep. I will make sure that I'm aiming for the same one. So first I will reload and then I will shoot at that one. Which
That's a hit.
pretty sure that hits.
Yes, it does. Roll damage, please. 19.
19.
Okay, this spider stumbles. It's still moving, but it is not looking good.
Alright. That's it. For me.
Okay. You use your bonus action to reload?
Oh, yeah. I did that earlier, but yes.
Gotcha. Freya, you're next.
They're still not in her effective range. She's just gonna aid Ross next turn. Her next
Okay.
shot, basically. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Next is Kieran.
Alright. I'm going to aim down at spider number 10 down there.
Go ahead and,
And
just
then-
control click on him. Oh yeah, you got him. No, I'm sorry. You'd
Oh,
already done
okay.
that. You were way ahead of me
And I'm going to take a shot with my longbow.
with disadvantage, unfortunately.
Wow.
And that's a miss. Fumble again. Okay. All right. You have another shot.
Oh, sorry, disadvantage wasn't. One more time.
Hey, that's a hit even with disadvantage. Go ahead and do damage, please. Nice. And spider number 10 crashes to the floor as Kieran sends an arrow straight into its maw. And the goblins just tumble underneath it. Very nice. Anything else for your turn?
No.
Shala. You gonna music them?
I think they're still too far, right? Yeah, because 120 is not until the smaller circle.
No, the smaller circle is 80.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So 120 will be just inside that bigger circle.
Alright. Changes a little bit of things, but not much. Still can't reach him. So she will go ahead and just aid Kearney on the next one.
Gotcha. Alright. What about Rhea?
Rhea's gonna try to take another shot out there. With
Okay.
catapult.
No, not this
Wait,
round.
it's every
Next
other
round.
So
Yeah.
next round.
So Rhea's reloading the catapult. Okay. Thank you, bro, for going ahead and marking that 10 feet for me.
Got you.
You're getting closer, everyone.
Don't like that.
Oh, they'll get easier to hit. That's good.
Some of those spiders are coming down on us from the mountain.
Details. Hang on, give me a second. I may have forgot the I may not have drawn this line when I set these tokens out. There. All right. Oh, I forgot. I got to roll for the sides. So disadvantage on the left is not that good. Disadvantage on the right is also not that good.
Well, would they have modifiers to this? Because I am assuming that's like a general. They got like 8s. I don't know what the AC of the spiders are.
So I'm being very simple about this. Once they get within the square, they will start having pluses to hit.
Oh, okay. That's
Is
fair.
this plus their catapult on the one side?
I did not launch that catapult. I should handle that separately, I think. So you know what? The catapult's going to launch at number 17. It does not have disadvantage. Well...
It would have had an attempt earlier if you'll still allow that.
Well, no, it's once every other round, so it's still just one attempt.
Oh, okay.
And it'll have an attempt next turn.
Gotcha.
Give me a second.
Gotcha.
Let me see. But it'll still go a random direction. So it missed by 13. So not great. Let's roll a 1d4. 1 is up, 2 is right, 3 is down, 4 is left. 1 is up. So we'll say it's aiming at that one by 13 squares. Hang on. Oh yeah, no, it's way out of range. So unfortunately, it did not roll well. Okay. Back up to the top, and Amelia, your turn.
How close are they now?
They are, give or take, about. Give me a second. I can't math well, so I need a calculator.
Yeah, I really can't math well, so...
They're 175 feet away.
Fuck.
They're getting louder. You can now start to hear the clack, clack, clack of the feet on the ground.
Fuck. Okay, yeah. I guess I'll shoot again.
Okay, roll at disadvantage. Which one are you shooting at?
Fuck, shit, hang on.
None of these other guys are hurt, so you can just kind of pick one.
This guy. Freya?
Before you do that, yeah, Freya?
Something came to mind. I assume it's not possible. Am I able to assist the catapult shot in any way? Yeah, I assumed it was. Okay, can I?
Sure.
Because then I would assist Rhea probably instead.
Sure, why not?
That's the
Yeah,
massive weapon.
I mean, it
Okay.
makes sense. You can aid someone if you're aiding Rhea. Then yeah, she'd get advantage. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah,
So then my last action would have been to aid Rhea.
gotcha. Instead of a Ross.
Just wanted to ask. Okay.
Okay. All right, Amelia, go ahead and roll. I'm afraid not. No. I'm afraid no. Anything else?
Reload, I guess.
Gotcha,
Jesus, this is
gotcha.
useless.
Ross.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you are.
I will shoot. Oh crap! I didn't aim. Did I aim?
You hit, but you didn't name it one. Just go ahead and click on one.
Yeah.
All right. So you hit. So go ahead and do damage.
Alright.
Ooh, nice. 18 damage to
points of
spider number
damage,
5.
and I will reload. So I can shoot twice next round.
Giving it a total of 18 points of damage. Okay, perfect. Freya, you're aiding this round, I guess. We'll say. You know what? No, wait. So, Ross, go ahead and roll one more time in case you get a crit, because there's no reason for Freya not to have aided you, because she can aid this round.
Okay. Oh, well.
That's close.
Not
Damn.
quite a
Quite.
crit. That's so close. All right, but still,
I know.
hey,
Yeah.
if you were
It makes
Kieran,
sense mechanically. Yeah.
so Freya, now you're gonna aid Rhea, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Kieran,
Mhm.
they're almost within range.
But you are being aided.
You are being aided by Shala, so your first attack is at normal, no disadvantage.
All right, excellent. First shot.
That's a hit. Go ahead and do damage. For 5 points of damage, nice. An arrow sinks into it. And second one's at disadvantage. And that's still a hit. You're starting to get... The closer they get, the easier it really becomes.
It's just getting used to the way they wiggle back and forth on the battlefield.
Spider 5 is looking pretty damn hurt. Okay. That's your turn. Shala.
Well, they'll be easier to hit next round. So Shala would get ready to cast. Hold on, what's the range on this? Hypnotic pattern when they're within range.
Okay. What's the range on it?
120.
Gotcha. I think they'll... Honestly, I think they'll hit that when they move. So she'll cast it when they move. What's the range of the effect?
It is a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube, which would be basically just one of them, I think. You might be able to hit two of them, actually. No, if she spaced it right, she could hit like one of the two that are almost on top of each other. You know what I mean? Like one of those stacks.
Yeah.
She might be able to get them. So I'd allow that. All right, so she's holding her action for them to move to get in range. What about Rhea? You have a trebuchet with advantage.
And we are going to try and launch that thing and actually hit this time.
At which spider?
At, I think I have number 5.
Okay, same one they've been hitting.
Mhm.
That is a hit. No. Well, it's a miss by 1. It's not going to matter. It's going to hit it. Go ahead and do damage. 1 point a square any direction is still going to hit that thing.
Alright, and it's just a straight 8d6, right?
8d6.
Alright.
Them things hurt. And the rock hits the ground and tumbles past, shearing off one whole side of its legs, and it falls to the floor, bleeding to death.
Can I just say, that was an amazing damage roll for 8d6.
It's
I'm pretty sure average is like 27.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. So, like, your rock missed it barely, but tumbled past it, knocking out all its legs. And a spider with no legs can only run in circles. Oof.
Gosh.
All right. Left side. Still at disadvantage, but not for long. That's a hit, though. That's definitely a hit. So that spider has been hit. One more hit and it's gone. That's how I'm doing it. I'm simplifying the sides. Don't hate me too much. Right side.
And catapult.
Oh, catapult went last turn. Oh yeah, I get to go this turn again. Thank you. Missed. But catapult on the left side gets to go. No. But that's still 10 squares any direction that's gonna miss. All right. I'm sorry, their trebuchet guy sucks. They're actually you see them in the side changing out the gunner.
I mean, which one is?
So even if they choose the guy in the middle, it's going to be 12 squares in each direction. That's going to miss.
Well, I was assuming they might have been targeting the top one just because that's the one you damaged, but
no, they were going for the middle one because it'd give them the most chance of hitting something.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Because if they'd gotten like an 8 or a 9, they probably still would have hit something.
Yep, math checks out. I agree.
Billy, no. All right, and then, all right. So now they move. And while I move them all, go ahead and have Shala cast hypnotic pattern.
All right.
It's only
I
gonna
put
hit.
a box down for you. Well, she could. Could she choose to position it
Yes.
like this way?
I will say that because I said it before, you could target both of those spiders. Because it's unfair for me to say, actually, no, never mind. So you can target both of them. What is their save?
I'm throwing it out right now.
DC 15 Wisdom. Oh, good, because spiders are great with Wisdom.
It should have made them roll. Oh, that's because I still have myself. Oh, Shala's not on the board, that's why.
Oh! Yes, she is. She will be. She's right there. Didn't you see her?
She had a
that
visibility
silly
cast.
game.
I'll just have them roll real quick. It's 18 and 2. So cave spider. They have a bonus to stealth. Will that help them?
They sneak past the spell.
Hey, you're supposed to roll, pal.
Wait, why does a spider this large have a bonus to stealth?
They're still
Creepy
spiders.
Fair enough. Creepy
Why is
giant.
it not? Alright, you know what? I'll just... Oh, there it goes.
Got it.
Whoa,
I got
there it goes.
I just clicked it from the sheet now.
Okay, perfect. Well, they both failed horribly.
They both failed. Then I can also click to give them both
Nice.
effect.
So basically, they just stand there. What's the spell say?
On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. By the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Is there any way to break free of it, or is it just...
The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage, or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay, so they are covered by goblins, but give me a second here. All right, it's gonna take them 2 rounds. I was just doing a 50-50 chance. It's gonna take them 2 rounds to figure out what's going on and to kick the spider into gear. So you've effectively delayed them 2 rounds.
Good.
All right.
To make sure we remember this, I'm just gonna draw like a giant 2 under them. Are you okay with that?
I am more than fine with that. Actually, hang on. I got a better idea. I have the number tokens somewhere. Give me a second. I have them somewhere, I promise. This letter.
Oops. Oh, be silent.
Oh, whatever. I can't find them right now. Oh, there they are. Got it. Boom. 2. All right. So, with that, we're back up to Amelia. Amelia, they are still just a little bit out of your crossbow range.
Does Rhea not get a turn, or did she already take one?
I
Rhea
have
did the
to
trebuchet.
reload this one.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. How far are they? You said?
They're just out of your light crossbow range. They are, at the moment, they are just about 120 feet away, the closest one.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna throw fire at the closest
So
one.
Spider 18. The one in that little... Oh, well, wait, hang on.
Spider
Before you do
18
that...
was affected.
Yeah, before you do that, Spider 18 was affected by the hypnotic thing. So the closest spider that's not affected is 150 feet away.
Fuck.
Sorry. I mean, you can still hit it. It's fine.
Please don't.
Sure.
Please don't.
Oh my god, finally.
That's still a hit.
Okay, so that fucking 6.
6 to which spider?
Um,
We'll say this guy right
that
here.
one.
Which one?
The 18.
18. No, 18's the one in the hypnotic pattern.
Oh,
18 and 2
Yeah.
are both
So you want to hit the one next to him, that 20 guy?
yeah, that
All
one.
right. So I'll just add that to him. So 6 points of damage to
What?
spider 20. Okay.
Okay.
So Kieran's right. You just gotta get used to the way they wiggle.
I guess so. Yeah, the quick action to
Reload.
fucking, reload and...
Gotcha. Aras.
Alright, so I am going to take aim at Spider 20.
That's a hit. And 18 points of damage to spider 20. It is heavily damaged.
I am going to shoot my second barrel.
That's another hit. Aras just
Another
shooting
10
skeet
points
out
of
here.
damage.
All right, it is very heavily damaged. It's starting to stumble, but it is still moving towards the wall.
Okay,
All right,
that's the end of my turn.
Freya.
Okay. Freya is actually going to cast the spell I was talking about earlier. She's going to cast Sweet Storm.
Okay.
She's going to center it. She will center it here. Would you say that includes? I mean, she could put it here and it would still hit all 3.
Yeah, that's fine. You can hit all 3 of them.
Okay. So Sweet Storm, what Sweet Storm does is, it is a 40-foot radius. All movement within it is halved, so it's treated as difficult terrain.
Okay.
I'm just showing it with a giant bubble.
Sure.
At the start of a creature's turn when they're in there, they have to make a dexterity saving throw against going prone as well. So it could potentially 1/4 a creature's movements,
Understood.
assuming they have normal prone rules.
So it doesn't do damage. It just slows them down a lot.
It's just to slow them down. yeah.
Okay. I will keep that in mind for them. Okay.
I will cast. Well, it would be at the start of their turn. Do you want me to cast it and have them automatically save just now, like ahead of time?
For now, we'll just roll it at the start of their turn.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, nicely done. As you all see Freya step up and chant a spell, and off in the distance, about 150 feet away, you see from the ground whips up what looks like a blizzard. Okay. Next is Kieran.
Oh,
They.
ab-
Spider 20 is within range. Just barely.
Is he?
Yeah, just
Oh,
barely.
man.
His front paws. They don't have paws. What would you call them? Front
They have
hooky
claws.
legs. Claws.
Yep.
Front claws.
Yeah.
That's a miss, unfortunately. But you have one more shot.
Second shot.
That's a critical. And in addition to standard critical hit damage, the target is paralyzed for 1 round. Though I don't think it's going to matter too much. Could you do damage to spider number 20?
Absolutely. Will it roll it automatically, or should I?
Yeah,
just
it'll do the auto.
Excellent.
And you do 15 points of damage. So your arrow actually goes through 2 goblins and into the thorax of the spider, and pins it to the ground. Well, it falls to the ground. Your arrow's not going to pin a giant spider, but you know what I mean. It's dead.
Excellent.
It's totes dead.
Nice.
Yeah, and paralyzed for 1 round. Huh? Huh?
It took him a whole round to realize he was dead.
Shala,
Really rigid on the ground.
you're up, Shala.
She doesn't have anything else that's has the hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
I mean, how many spell slots does she have for it?
Well, it's concentration.
It's concentration, so I wouldn't be able to do it again just yet.
She could
Oh,
aid
yeah,
Ria's
fair
catapult
enough.
strike. Because it's coming up this turn, right?
It'd be next turn
Nope,
because she
next
has
turn,
to
Next
reload
turn.
right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
So Amelia, shooting at them. With
Amelia is
bow,
shooting.
or is she doing magic?
That's a good question. Amelia, are you planning on doing your crossbow next turn or magic?
No, she's doing magic after this. Like as soon as they're in casting range, she's gonna chuck that fucking crossbow. It's been doing nothing but piss her off.
So I think
Oh.
Kieran's the only one still using a crossbow, or Ross.
Around as well.
All right, she'll go ahead and or else it does a crap load of damage. Beat Kearney.
She could also give Bardic Inspiration if she wanted.
She can as a bonus action, yes.
Yes, she can.
Just fucking throw it all to Ross. Aid the attack and Bardic Inspiration.
All right, so
Everything.
she's aiding Ross.
I was gonna have her aid Kearney.
Okay, Kieran, gotcha. So
Just 'cause-
Kieran, you've not met Shala. Well, it's possible you've met her sometime in the past 3 days, but all you really know is that she was the bard that gave that beautiful performance on stage. She's a good friend of Ria's, and she gets beside you and she starts pointing out the spiders to you. All right.
I take it pretty well. I'm definitely gonna be like, oh yeah, show me the other one. There we go, yes.
She
getting
holds
a
you
kick out
up
of
so that you can see better.
Oh thank goodness, my little stubby thing.
Can she lift her?
Yeah.
Like I just saw myself leaning over the top wall, trying to take sideways shots, standing on my little tiptoes one at a time. I got like a horde of beer cups around me that are all half drank.
Roll a hang on.
Shala out there
Yeah.
with her 8 strength.
Yeah, no.
Kearney.
Shala's just gonna point out the spider. She can't lift Kieran.
She tried.
If you
She
pan
tried.
over to a Ross, she's standing on a wooden box.
All right. Rhea,
And,
you're reloading.
She'll give yeah, she's reloading, but she'll also give Amelia
She'll give what?
inspiration to Amelia.
Oh, gotcha. Amelia, you have a D6 to use as you will.
Yay! Also, I'm
Is it
beating
D8
her
by
in.
now? She's level 7. Is it D6 or
Pretty sure it's a
D8?
For like 2
D8 now.
I think it's a D8. I think you're right on that.
So D8 at level 5, and I
Yeah,
think a D10
so-
at level 10.
Okay.
Question mark?
Gotcha. So it's a D8 for
Yeah.
shizzle. Okay. The bad time for them to move. Let's do these guys first. They have to do a dexterity save of what?
DC 16.
All right. So we'll just go left to right. Come on. Why is it taking forever to roll? Can I just do this? No, that doesn't work. Come on. Okay, what's going on here? You know what? Here, let's just... I'll do it this way. Where's my little thing? Wait, where's my thing? I'm gonna put this on you. I'm gonna make you There we go. All right, so left spider fails miserably. Middle spider, is it? What was the DC?
16.
Fails. Last spider fails miserably. They all fail, and they move 1/4 of their speed. So
Well, I don't know if it would have any impact on the goblins, but they also all fall prone. That's why they're moving at quarters, because they fall prone.
right.
And then
No,
have to stand back up.
the goblins are hanging onto the spider.
Okay.
They're not moving technically. These
So,
guys
yes, we'll move
just.
a quarter of their speed.
There you go. They did it.
Yeah.
Nice.
They did it. All right. These two spiders can move as normal, and they're gonna start closing in this way. Take it to there. These two spiders stay still for one more round. Oh, I keep forgetting. Left side can actually attack with no disadvantage because they're all using longbows. So they're gonna aim. Left side is a hit. So spider number 3 is dead. Bleh. Right side. He misses again. Baboom is not pulling his weight. Poor guy. Alright, now I'm gonna move them forward. I'm gonna move them up a little bit so they're not like crossing. Oh, hang on. Alright, I'll resolve that P in a second. Let's see here. Let me move these guys up. And I'll resolve those P's as well. So that's 1, 2, 3 people that are hitting traps. I'll do the left guy first. It's a dexterity save. All right. Let's see here. Dexterity save for the left guy. Succeeds and skitters around it. Save for the top right guy. Succeeds and skitters around it. And save for the last one. Fails. The last one fails. And this guy, I'm going to turn him like this, falls into the pit, takes 2d6 damage and 1d4 fire damage. Could someone roll that for me, please? It's going to be spider number 6.
So, sorry, how much? 2d6 and 1d4?
Correct.
Okay, I got. So, 9 points.
Oh no, those aren't viewable. Oh, why is that not viewable?
Oh, I
Boo.
thought that was intentional.
No,
That
no,
was
no, no,
something.
no. It was not intentional at all. It's you know what it is? It's because I have them secret on the turn order. So I'll next time we do this, I'll make sure they're visible when I roll.
Yeah,
If-
I was
why?
so confused because I was like either Fantasy Grounds is like fucking with me or Squee's doing something sneaky, which is weird.
No. It's just because I have them hidden on the turn order, so it's not
Yeah, it's
clogging
not
up your turn
showing
orders.
up.
Yeah. But it was a 20. It was a natural 20, a natural 14, and a 6. So the last one got 9 points of damage, 3 of which is fire, and it's going to have to put itself out if it doesn't want to keep taking damage. So spider 6.
If you want to speed roll them in a way we can see, when you're just rolling like 3 at a time, you can just roll 3d20 and then know that each one's.
Yeah, that's
plus
probably what I'll do.
whatever.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. All right. So that's that. Back up to Amelia.
Okay, so I actually have things that are like in firebolt range now. Yes.
Yeah, these 3 spiders down here would be in range if someone's blizzard wasn't slowing them down.
Oh, I'm
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Let me turn that into a fire blizzard for you.
I'm pretty sure that's just a firestorm.
Yeah,
Yeah, rain and
details.
brimstone.
All
All right, what do you want to do, Amelia?
Is number 12 in range?
Number 12 is 80 feet away.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Fantastic. I'm so happy. Okay, Yep, so that is...
Oh!
Natural fucking
Natural 20 on a firebolt.
Nice.
The critical hit does quadruple damage.
26 on a firebolt!
Holy
Let's
crap!
go! Yes!
Holy
She just, like, chucks the fucking crossbow to the side, just like, I hate this thing! Throws it in fury and just... right onto the spider.
It's,
Did it?
Yeah, okay, that's how it's supposed to work.
Holy cow!
Wow.
Hits it right in the
Terrifying
face
watch.
and blows out half its eyes.
Suck it.
that doesn't account for the mighty blow effect, though, does it? 'Cause it only rolled 4d10,
Huh?
right? Because quadruple, it says for mighty blow to do 4 times, but it's
Yeah.
only doing the normal double for the critical. So does she need to roll?
Oh
extra?
my god, you need to do 4 more dice.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yes.
This is amazing.
You need to do 4 more d10s. Holy cow. Oh
20
my god!
How, like,
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
did
Oh
it
my
somehow,
God.
like, hit a landmine or pocket mine of natural gas or something and make a huge
Jesus.
fireball?
Amelia just so frustrated with not just the crossbow, the past few days in general. She's got a lot of conflicting emotions welling up. She probably misses her family. She hasn't seen Triana or her mom in months. She's having to deal with the other maybe family, which is a really horrible thing. And now she has to deal with feelings. And this is a moment. This is a chance to just put all of that into a firebolt. And you all see as a firebolt the size of Kirani's torso rockets through one of the spiders, crashing it to the ground.
She just stands there, like, breathless, just like...
Holy shit.
Okay. That's better. Your turn.
I want to point out that on those d10s, you did not roll lower than a 4, and everything was higher except at that 4. Those were amazing rolls. Okay,
Wow.
Aras, you got to follow that act.
Yeah, Aras was originally aiming at that spider until a huge firebolt took it out, and she kind of stops and looks back at Amelia, and then just shifts to the next one.
That's a
So
hit.
8. Alright.
And you do
20 points.
20 points to spider number 7.
Yeah, I reload 2, and that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Understood. All right, Freya.
Let me see what she has that's not concentration she might use. Not a lot, honestly. Okay, so we have 7 over there. That's the only one that's really a problem on our side. 2 of them can't act yet. 3 of them are being slowed down. The other side has 5 they're dealing with, and they are not doing great. Okay, I think what Freya is going to do is Freya's going to unleash like a flurry of scorching rays at Cave Spider 7,
Okay.
and she's gonna make her attempt to help the right side, like run over there.
It would take you 2 rounds to get over there to be able to do something.
I know that, but I trust my team.
Sure.
It'll
Okay.
take me a bit to get over there, but
Yeah. So you start now, dashing. So that's gonna be 60 feet, and then another 60 feet next turn. So you start your dashing now, right?
well, I was going to try to cast Scorching Ray, and then
Well, that'll take you 3 rounds then to get over there.
yeah. Do I trust those people over there? They seem to be doing a lot worse. I'm just gonna roll for my character to see what she would do.
Sure.
just to check on her. 'Cause
Dimension door.
I'm leaning towards helping them. She would totally do that if she had it prepared.
Doesn't have it prepared. Yeah.
Would totally do that. So I will just roll a d20. D20 says I'm gonna run over there. Or sorry, higher side says I'll just run over there.
Goddamn peanut gallery. Even Amelia needs to stay and talk to Julian. All right. So what are you doing?
Yeah, she's gonna rush over to the right side and try to help.
Okay. So starting with this round, you'll get there. I'll say you'll get there at the end of next round, obviously. I don't know why I said I'd say that. That's how it goes. Okay, that's Freya's turn. Kieran, lots of monsters in range now. Well, 2 of them are stunned. 3 of them are slightly out of range and not moving so well. Spider number 7, though, he's well within range.
That's kind of who I said with. I'm gonna shoot spider number 7.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately, just by 1. And that's a hit. Doing 4 damage. And Spider 7 is looking bloodied, but he's still up and running. Okay, alright. Okay. Shala! What's Shala doing?
Shala will go ahead and they're still just a little bit too far for her other spells. I have just realized that she does have her crossbow still. So
She could also aid Rhea, who can fire this turn.
that is true. So she will do that then.
I don't know why I'm helping you. You guys are doing fine. You don't need my help. I mean, fire the crossbow. Really, Rhea's got this.
Well,
it's fine.
I forgot that you were able to aid the catapult.
Yeah. All right. So Rhea, what are you firing at?
Number, what is that, 14?
14.
It's the
Oh
the
yeah,
way
yeah.
down,
Gotcha. I see it. Mm-hmm.
wait, there's an advantage. Hold on. Fantasy Ground is being very slow. Oh my god, what just happened?
Okay. I don't know what happened. Could you just roll again at advantage? Because I don't know what's going on. Just roll one more time with advantage, because I don't even know which one to give you or not. Okay. So
No.
10. We'll say 10. 10's a miss, but only by 6. So roll me a d4, please. You could still... 4 is to the left, so you could still hit something. That's a very lucky roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna hit Cave Spider 1 just barely. So roll 8d6. You still hit Cave Spider 1.
Alright.
Oh wow, the music went all soft on me. 25 to Cave Spider, not 18, but 1. I'll change that. Let's see. 25 damage to Cave Spider 1. Still, really well done. Okay, a little bit of luck there, but you still hit it hard. Taking about half of its will to live. Okay. That's Rhea's turn. Now, time for the left and right side, who can start firing at things in full force. Left side, and I won't forget the trebuchet this time. Left side is a hit. Give me a second here. And a kill. So Spider 17 is down, as it's just pelted with so many arrows it falls to the ground. And the trebuchet is... Oh, God. Billy! Billy! Someone get Billy out of there. He does not know how to fire the trebuchet. And the right side. Oh my God, no! Freya, you probably made a good choice.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay. So, dexterity save on the spiders is 2 saves and a miss. So we'll just go down the line. The far spider 14 fails, so it only moves a quarter. The other 2 succeed, so they move half. These 2 don't move this turn. I think they move next turn. I'll go ahead and move the token.
Yeah, now the effect's just gone.
Right, the effect's gone now, so they move next turn. These spiders,
Yep.
I'm going to start moving individually because they're going to start bunching up on the right side. And that is that. That will hit that one. He's in the pit. I'll roll for him in a second. That's going to have to roll for that pit, and that's going to have to roll for that pit. They're hitting these pits pretty good. This guy goes forward. This guy hits that pit. This guy will hit that pit. And this guy's just going to move up like this. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pits to roll. So, starting from the left. That is a fail. Second to the left is a fail. Oh my god. Top right is a success. Need 11. So that top right succeeds. Middle right succeeds. Bottom right succeeds. And lowest right succeeds. Okay, so all the right, of course, the side that's having the most trouble, they all succeed. The side that's doing fine, could you please someone roll me? We'll just do, this is the damage for all of them. Someone please roll me 2d6 and a d4. So 9 and 3, so that's 12 points of damage to spiders, 15 and 13, and they are in the pit. Okay. 12 to you. 12 to you. Okay. And spider number 6 rolls a dexterity save to try and get out of the pit. And I missed the window. And he fails. Spider 6 is still stuck in the pit.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, they're closing in. We're back up to Amelia. They're getting really close to the walls, guys.
Okay. Okay, yeah, she's gonna aim for number 8.
I'm gonna go ahead and start removing some of the P's that are past. That
Okay.
way we get a little less cluttered here.
Okay, yeah, so she's gonna throw another firebolt over at number 8.
Okay. That
13.
is a miss, unfortunately.
Fuck. Well, no repeat performance, guys, I guess.
Alright. Aras, your turn.
She's going to aim at number 7.
That's definitely a hit.
And 21 points of damage.
To number 7. Number 7 is looking really bad.
She will reload, and that's the end of her turn.
Okay. Number 7's on its last legs. Freya, you're running. So next turn, Freya, you will get to act. Gotcha?
Yep. Sounds
Gotcha.
good.
Perfect. Kieran, your turn. Lots of targets. Just so you know, so spider 7, spider 8, or any of the spiders down in front of you, you can hit. You can shoot at.
I'm gonna go for Spider 7 because he that looks like it's going to die any moment.
He don't look too good. That's a hit. Please roll damage. She's dead. Spider 7's dead. Spider 7 had like 2 hit points left. As another spider crashes to the ground. And 7 spiders have been felled. One more shot. Who are you shooting at?
I want to take 13. See if I can't keep
That's
this
a
wall
hit.
as thin as possible.
That is 9 damage, Spider 13. He's in the hole, Kieran.
I know.
He hitting a spider while it's down.
I hope he just flails in that hole till he burns. We gotta get the other side. I don't know if you saw the other side, but they kept letting Billy use all the equipment.
So, Spider 13 takes another 9 points of damage. It's not doing so hot. All right, perfect. Shala.
You said the smaller circle is 80, right?
Correct.
Alright, so I think she's still,
And
let's
just
see.
so for reference, we'll say like that. Oh, I don't know how to keep lines there. Joe, how'd you keep lines there?
Keep lines? What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like when you draw a line. Oh, you know what? I probably if I go to the pointer menu.
Oh, I've been doing it from pointers, yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
So anything that's in that cone, you guys can fire at. Make sense?
Sure. Alright, I think they're all still out of range of all her stuff, so she'll just Avery.
Well, Rhea can't fire this turn.
Oh, alright. Damn it, okay, so crossbow at disadvantage, right? This is
Well,
30, 120.
she can hit Cave Spider 1. He's just barely crossing that 80 range mark. Could also hit Spider 13 just fine. Or Spider 8.
13 then.
Alright, before you fire real quick, hey, what's up, guys? The pluses?
I wanted to ask,
Uh-huh.
are they doing anything about the constant damage from the alchemist fire? Because when a spider would fall into the pit trap and be covered, are we
Yeah,
probably-
there's only one. Hang on, let me roll for him though. So 2
Okay.
points to Spider 6. Thank you for reminding me. So
It may
Spider
not matter,
6,
but-
but hey, that's still 2 points.
Yeah.
And Amelia, what was your thing? Amelia?
I was muted. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out, like, have I been rolling my ranged attacks wrong? Because it's only adding my proficiency and not anything else.
Yeah,
Shouldn't
it should be your proficiency and your charisma. Or
What
intelligence.
is-
I don't remember what your character is.
Which ranged attack are you talking about, first of all? Your firebolt or your crossbow?
Like firebolt, chill time, ranged attacks in general, because it only gives
Right.
me +3.
It should be like plus for you. What's your charisma? An 18? 20?
No, she uses
16, but I use
she's using intelligence, yeah.
So it
So
should
it
be.
should be-
+4.
it should be +7 total.
Plus
yeah.
7, okay.
Yeah, so
So I
I've
wonder
been.
why it's doing that.
I don't know, but I'm probably missing a lot of things that I shouldn't be.
It's probably because it thinks charisma's your
Attack. Hang on.
Alright, well while you're doing that, Rhea, go ahead and shoot with Shala. That is a miss, unfortunately. Close, but a miss. Alright, and Rhea's reloading?
Yep.
Okay. Amelia. Speaking of. For now, you can roll, and we'll just add 3 to it, or add 1 to it. I mean, or 4, whatever it's missing. I don't math.
Right.
You could just roll it, and we'll know we need to add. I think it's 4 to it.
Yeah,
it's not
I think
any
it's 4. Like I've just been like, why is my crossbow getting a +7, but my firebolt gets a +3? What the fuck?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
So
Yes.
Do these creatures have an AC of like 16?
They do.
So if you would allow it, it might matter. She rolled an 11 earlier. That would have been a 17, but because of this issue she's having, it said 14. That would have been a hit.
Yeah.
I don't know what she was targeting.
No, sure. Well, let's take a
I
look.
was targeting number 8.
Well, okay, go ahead and roll damage for 8 then. Because, yes, that would have hit. So I'll add 14 to... Oh, it already did. All right, perfect. Hey, Fantasy Grounds. All right, perfect. So now roll for... Who are you taking 8 again?
I think I fixed it. Hopefully, maybe.
Oh, nice.
17.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
There you go. Do more damage.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Jesus.
So
Eight's already hurt by 26 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, I feel much better now.
And the spiders are just like, stop it! Stop it with the fire! Because they can talk. Alright, Ross.
Firebolts.
Woohoo! Alright,
So you've got 13 down in the hole. You got
Yeah.
8 over there to the side.
Oh, crap. Okay, I will shoot at 8, I guess.
Okay. That's a hit. 20 more points of damage to
Points.
Spider 8. 8 is really bad. 8's
Okay,
like
so this
missing
is-
legs and...
So this is the round I get to shoot twice, so
Right.
I will shoot 8 again.
Okay. That's a hit. Just do something to... It's dead.
Alright.
Yeah, another spider drops. Spider number 8, actually. Like, both in name and the number of spiders you've dropped.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Another spider down, and we're to Freya. You can act now. You can now focus on these 4 onto the side.
Sorry, my mic
And-
isn't muted.
As you run up, Baboom goes, "Oh, hello there, little sweet one."
Is she on the side? Or is he on this side?
Yeah, Baboom's on this side
Okay.
with
Yeah,
Fantastic
gotcha.
and the Crimson Guard.
I think she would give him a look, and then look at the spiders and cast instead of say anything.
Probably a fair reaction.
She wants to say hi, but I mean,
Yeah, no, I understand. There's a battle going on.
yeah. He's sitting here like just talking to people, not even casting spells. Like,
You do
Fine.
notice interesting thing to note as you get close, as he's lobbing Eldritch Blast. These are not multicolored. These are dark crimson red.
well, that's probably the first time she's seen.
Mm-hmm.
She will probably ask about that later. I think the first thing she's going to do is something she doesn't do very often. She's going to...
Hit him with a sword.
I love that. Let me target this one. She's going
Okay.
to target 4.
All
She's
right.
going to just throw a fireball at it.
Oh,
Fire seems to be working great.
fire's
I mean,
working great.
She saw Amelia do it.
So 20-foot radius, right? So a 40-foot sphere.
40-foot sphere.
Give me a
Let me
second.
see. It might matter.
Yeah, hang on.
It
Let me
would
start over
be-
here. So that would be 9. Yeah, you can hit the one in the hole. You can hit number 6.
Actually, if she posted it, if she positioned it here, let me see. Wait, it would be a 40-foot sphere,
So that would be 9 feet.
9 feet. This is close-ish. It's technically 10.
Right. That's perfect. Position that and
So
you
she
can hit
gets
them.
all 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's gonna hit all 3 of them with a fireball.
Okay. All right. So all of them, well, 2 of them are successes. 1 of them's a failure. Go ahead and roll damage. And they are all heavily damaged by that. Nice. 30 points of damage. 2 of them took 15. One of them, Spider 16, took the full 30 points of damage. Jeez. Okay, fire! Fire versus spiders, everyone! I'm gonna tell my wife when she gets home, forget the fly swatter. Fire is what you need. Alright. Nicely done. I think that's worth 2 rounds of running.
Yeah.
Alright,
Might be a game changer over here.
Kieran, up to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep picking at poor Spider 13, who looks very, very sad in his hole.
He does. That's a hit.
I need to put him down so he stops struggling. It's horrible to witness.
That's another 13 points of damage. He is still alive.
She takes a long sigh. Shoots again.
You couldn't bring yourself to do it.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe if we just keep 1 or 2 of them, they'll be nice to keep around the castle.
Like you see the goblins looking up at you from the hole with like the Puss in Boots eyes.
Oh.
Alright. This is it. This is how Kieran turns against the group.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, everybody. They just got these big, googly looking eyes that they're looking at me from the edge of the hole. I tried to stop them, shot at him. I gotta kill all of you now.
Shala's turn.
God. This time she can actually aid Rhea.
Oh, yeah.
She'll do that.
So
And
she's gonna aid Rhea. Gotcha.
yep, and she'll give inspiration to Kearney.
I like to think that her aiding Rhea is just putting her hand over Rhea's hand when she pulls the lever.
That's really good.
So is it like Ghost, but with catapults?
Yeah, with.
Oh man.
And the morale boost is all Rhea needs.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. Who are you targeting this time, Rhea?
1 second, I'm editing something for Shala's sheet. Okay. So she is target. Why won't it let me? There we go.
Alright, Cave Spider 1. That's a hit! Direct hit for 24 points of damage on Cave Spider 1 as the rock just pelts it right in the back, taking a couple of goblins off with it. And Cave Spider 1 gets smashed to the ground by the rock, and for a second it looks like it's dead, and then it starts to try and stand again. Okay, Rhea, that's your turn. Okay, the sides. The left side is going to shoot at the one spider that's not in a hole. And that's a miss, unfortunately. Well, it's less a miss. They're hitting it, but they're just not doing enough damage to seriously harm it yet. Right side. With, Trebuchet, because it's the Trebuchet round. Trebuchet is going to try and hit Cave Spider 15 so that maybe it can still hit something if Billy fucks it up again. Billy does, but not badly this time. Billy misses by 4, so... Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4... Is that enough? Is that that just misses. I'm sorry, Billy. You did better, but not good enough. Right side, Freya. You see Van Kastrikin calling for volleys of arrows, and Baboom launching his Eldritch Blast in the volley. So every time he calls for it, he goes loose, and you see like a hail of arrows with one crimson streak. And it is ineffective. Good God, guys. Come on. Did I mention that the right side
My
has
goodness.
armored spiders?
I feel like they're just distracted by the fireball. They're all looking the
guess.
wrong way.
I guess. All right. First things first. Let me go ahead and roll for the guys in the traps to see if they even make it out of there. So first guy does succeed. He gets out of there. Second guy does not get out of there. Third guy. So 13's still in there, Kieran. 13, and then the other guy gets out of there. So 6 is finally out of there. Also, I'll have them take damage before I forget. So I'll just have all 3 take this. 2 points of damage to 15, 13, and 6. So 28. Because spiders aren't. They're not putting themselves out. They're just going to be taking the damage. 15 and... Okay, perfect. All right, and now they shall move up. Hey, these guys, the goblins, finally realize that the spiders are hypnotized, and they just start hitting it in the head, and the spiders start moving again. Right into that pit trap. Freya, the ice storm is still in effect, yes?
It is, yes.
All right.
Lasts until concentration is broken or a minute passes.
Oh, gotcha. So we have 1 failure and 2 successes. So Cave Spider 1 falls. Maybe because of the giant rock it got hit with. And just crawls a little bit forward. I said a little bit forward. There we go. The other 2 succeed, so they manage to get about 5 feet. Okay. These get to the wall. This guy's gonna hit the pit trap. This guy gets to the wall. Now, they haven't gone up the wall. They've just gotten to the wall. Understood? They're gonna take another round to get up to the top. And if they get up to the top, Freya, it's gonna be interesting.
Initiative with, like, the Crimson Guard and everyone. Yay!
Yep. This guy, that guy. Okay, so these 2 hit a pit trap, and this guy hit a pit trap, and this guy hit a pit trap. They're hitting your pit traps all over the place. All right, so we'll start with the left again. Top guy succeeds. Bottom guy succeeds. Guy in the front, he succeeds. And guy to the right, he succeeds. I am sorry, none of the pit traps work this time. Again, my music is all weird and creepy. All right, that is that. They are getting very close, guys. This is starting to get a little more desperate. Amelia.
Oh boy. Okay, this is fine.
It's fine. It's cool. It's cool.
So I'm guessing I wouldn't be able to cast at the guys over here.
No,
On
you
the
need
right.
2 rounds to run over to get within range.
Okay, so then she's not gonna bother with that right now. Which one of the spiders out front looks the most damaged?
Probably Spider 13. No, Spider 1. He looks incredibly damaged. 13's also very damaged.
Okay.
But 1 just got hit by a giant rock and then fell as well.
Okay, yeah, then, hang on, how far is the... Oh, no, that's not even close. Okay, so then, she's just gonna do that. Oh.
Sorry, that's a miss.
Okay, done.
Okay, Ross!
Yes. Reload.
Would you like to kill Spider now, yes?
Yes.
That's a hit. Spider 18. Which spiders? Oh, Spider 18. Okay. 19 points of damage to Spider 18. Okay. All right. And then bonus action to reload.
I reloaded first.
Oh, that's right, you did. Okay. Freya, you've got 2 spiders at the base of the walls. One of them, Spider 4, is somewhat damaged, not a whole lot, and Spider 9 is not damaged at all.
I hate to be boring, but the last turn was pretty effective. She might just do that again.
It really was. And
She,
is that fireball? Is that the radius of the fireball right there?
yeah, it could hit all 4 of them.
It could.
They're kind of poorly positioned.
It could hit all 4 of them. Yes, it could.
She is also going to use her mystical lore feature and change the damage type to thunder, as if casting an enormous shatter spell.
Okay.
She wants this to be very loud, and she wants everyone to know something bad is happening over here.
Got you. Go ahead and roll your fireball.
So I am targeting all of them. Let me go to my spell sheet.
Okay.
That's
Failure,
4
failure,
fails.
failure, failure. Holy shit. Guys, I think Freya just saved the castle. Oh my
Damn.
god. So Spider 16 is dead. Spider 6 is dead. Spider, let's see, what is this? Spider 4 is heavily damaged, and Spider 9 is fairly damaged. So, good news, bad news scenario. Good news is you killed 2 of them. Bad news is it's not the 2 climbing up the wall.
Yeah. But that was the most I could do.
I understand. That was still
I
really
trusted
damn
in
effective.
Castrican.
So basically, this side was completely ineffective, and then Freya just comes in and starts wiping things out. Okay. That's Freya's turn. Kieran.
I'm gonna finish off poor Spider 13's life, hopefully.
I understand.
Second shot.
That's a hit. For 7 points of damage, Spider 13 not quite dead yet.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
this refuses.
sorry. I know. You think he's dead, but he's not. Okay. All right. Kieran. Still trying, still working on 13. Shala, what's Shala doing?
How far away would you say 13 is?
13 is about 50 feet away.
Perfect. I was gonna go ahead. Dissonant Whisper on him.
He can't walk away. He's in a pit. I'd still say that he would do damage, though. That's a failure. Please roll damage for the spider that can't walk away. And he's dead. 13 is gone.
Oh, thank goodness.
And you guys have killed more than half the spiders. Okay, all right. Rhea.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Does Rhea have to be part of the reloading thing?
No, she can basically point over and have other paladins take part. So she could act on this turn, and other paladins will control it.
Okay, because what I wanted to know, can't attack, but I can go ahead. Bless. Kieran.
I'm sorry, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna cast Bless on Kieran.
Nice.
Your
1d4.
mic's cutting out.
Yeah.
If you're saying who you're targeting, you may want to type it, or...
Yeah, you said Kieran. That's the only one I heard. Or we could probably just look at who she's casting less on. Haras, Kieran, and Amelia. Gotcha. Okay. We can... You should be able just to select them and then cast the spell, and it will add the effect to them. And with that, we will do the left side. So this guy is hurt, but he's not dead yet. Right side. Come on, Van Caster. Oh my god, Van Casterkin, no! Freya! Freya, your side is useless and incompetent.
you put us in initiative, it's just Freya versus everything. Still a fair fight.
Okay. Alright. Okay. This is about to get bad. This spider moves up to the wall. This spider moves up to the wall. This spider moves forward 10 feet. This spider moves forward 10 feet and hits that pit trap. These spiders, 2 of them have to make their dex. I'll say all 3 of them have to make their dex roll still. That's 1 failure, so he fails. So these guys move half their movement. This guy only moves a quarter, so he only gets to there. Alright. These guys start climbing up the walls. Freya.
Hi.
Freya, I'm going to have to deal with you in a bit.
Oh, okay.
I have no way of doing both of these at the same time.
It's very, very fine, don't worry.
Okay.
We'll just count how many turns pass in this, and then you know I'm probably not alive by then. Or, I mean...
We'll figure it out. Things are going to move pretty quickly here, so...
Yeah.
Alright, so, back up to Amelia. It's your turn. You see spiders cresting the castle wall to your right, but you've got spiders in front of you to deal with.
Yep, sure do. Okay, this is fine. This is okay. This is fine. Okay, how far down is Spider 18 from her?
30 feet.
30 feet, okay. So...
Oh, hang on 1 second. While you're considering that, I have to roll a pit trap for this guy. Behind. Yeah, he succeeds. Okay. So, never mind. Ignore me.
And Alchemist Fire, too.
Oh, yeah. Hey, thank you.
Oh, hey, that's what I'll do.
There's only 1 spider still on fire. The other 2 are dead, but still.
Yeah. Might matter.
So 18 has been hit, yes?
18 has been hit. 1 is almost dead. And that's about it.
Okay, so then is it not going to do the thing? Please do the thing. Why are you not doing the thing? Oh my god. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that failed. What did you cast? Toll the Dead?
Yep, Toll the Dead,
It
and since he's
failed.
damaged, he gets to take
2d12. Nice roll.
17.
17 points of damage to 18. He is still alive, but he's heavily wounded.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Aras, your turn. 18 is heavily wounded. 1 is almost dead.
So what?
You're very quiet.
I'm gonna shoot at 8.
Shoot at 18. Gotcha.
18. For an 18.
18 for an 18's a hit. Go ahead and do damage. Please tell me it's 18.
13.
13. 13 on 18. Still a little alive, but not looking so hot.
3 1s and a 2.
All right. Is that your turn, Ross?
Yes,
Right.
that's
Freya, I'll get to you.
Yeah. no.
You know what? I'll say as they crest the wall, you have one more action to do something as it's cresting the wall, and what you see is bravely Van Castrican forms the Crimson Guard in between you and the spiders as the spiders climb over the wall and the goblins start raining down upon the Crimson Guard. Van Castrican will call for a line and bravely shouts to his soldiers as they begin forming a spear wall between you and the spiders. You have a turn to do something.
I'm just thinking if she would just do it again. It's boring, but
Uh,
Fireball's working.
I will say if you do Fireball, you're only going to get one of them because now that they're on top of the wall, you can get one of
Okay.
them or you're going to hit your own people as well.
I see what you mean. I don't want to do that. Instead, what she will do is she's going to cast Scorching Ray. She's going to cast Scorching Ray at the wounded one, so at Cave Spider 4. So she's going to make 3 Scorching Ray attacks.
Gotcha. That's a hit.
The 17. That's an 11. Oh, why?
But that 17
Okay.
hits.
So
And
it
that's
takes
enough to
about-
kill it.
Yes.
And as the goblins start to rain off of it, you hit it one last time with the Scorching Ray, driving one of its feet off the walls, and it falls 30 feet with its goblin payload, leaving one spider. And I will deal with that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha? So
Totally.
you made that a lot less worse than it could have been. But it still could be bad. Kierany.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot out there at Cave Spider 1.
Gotcha.
Oops, I don't know why that just happened.
That's fine. We'll just take the first one. It's a 19. That's a hit.
'Kay.
And he's dead.
Nice.
Cave Spider 1, like, it got hit. It tried to stand up. It slipped on the ice. It stood up a little bit and it got killed.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my second shot at Cave Spider.
Cave Spider, which one?
That is really weird. Why is it doing that?
I don't know. But it's
Uh.
fine. You rolled a 20 on Cave Spider 19. Go ahead and do damage, please. Wait,
It's
19?
adding the extra d4 because of the plus, if that's what you're wondering.
You have to attack one of the spiders in the cone though, so it'd have to be 18 to 11 or 14. '18's really hurt. The others are not at all.
I'm gonna stay for 18.
Gotcha.
He's also the next coming up the wall.
Yeah, he's right there.
So,
So-
roll.
Roll damage for him. So that's okay. So I'll take the 4 damage off of 19. But guess what? That's enough to kill 18. 18 is dead.
Excellent.
He technically had 1 hit point left, but he's not making it up that wall with 1 hit point. That's just too wounded to do it. So it stays there at the base of the wall and slowly bleeds out. And you guys are down to 6 spiders. Okay. So 2 shots, 2 kills. Nicely done, Kierany.
I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna actually try and run down the wall with my stubby little legs. I guess these are 25 each. I'm gonna start working my way down to try and be closer to the.
Gotcha. It'll take 2 rounds.
'Kay.
Alright. Shala. What's Shala doing?
Shala will Oh, before I go any further, is this better with my mic?
Yes, much
Or-
better. Yes, you're good.
Okay. Shala will go ahead and cast Dissonant Whispers again, this time on Spider 2.
Two. It fails. It has no wisdom bonus. And takes 10 points of damage. Spider 2 had not been hurt yet, but it has been hurt now. And it moves back a little bit, actually. Okay. Alright. Anything with the bonus action?
Isn't it with Dissonant Whispers it moves its full movement speed?
Yes, but
Yeah.
they're dashing, so it's half what it's been moving normally.
Okay. That makes total sense. Yeah.
Alright, anything with their bonus action?
Who haven't I given it to? It's over here. Aros. Yes, will be, for inspiration.
Aras, you have a D8. And Rhea, what are you doing on your turn?
Would I be able to hop back onto that catapult thing? Because otherwise I don't really have...
Yeah, I'll say you can.
Okay. So I'll do that then.
Alright, which one are you aiming at?
Let me try and unselect Aros.
No, it's fine. You can fire it at Aras. That's no one
No,
minds.
I'd prefer not
Thank
to.
you. I appreciate that.
It's fine.
I think that's Spider...
She needs the
11
help.
over there.
And that's definitely a hit right on Spider 11. Go ahead and do damage. 25 points of damage to Spider 11, and Spider 11 is looking very hurt. Nicely done, as the rock just pelts it from the side, knocking it down, and it takes it a second to stand back up and keep moving forward. Okay. Left side. Come on, guys. No. But, Trebuchet, that is not a hit, but it's only 3 squares. So... And it goes upwards, so it could still hit Spider 19. In fact, it will hit Spider 19. So, guys, Billy hit someone. Guys,
Yay!
Out of sheer dumb luck.
Billy hit someone for 26 points of damage. Spider 19 is dead
Yay.
because it had already been somewhat injured. Billy killed a spider.
Don't encourage Billy.
Billy's like a novice paladin. He doesn't understand why he was given this position. He's like, he hasn't even grown into his helmet. It keeps slipping over his eyes. He has peach fuzz instead of a beard. All right. Left side. Okay, so Freya and the left side, we will deal with you guys in a bit, but that spider is up there and you're going to be fighting it. All right. Back to Amelia. You've got...
Came back just in time to see Billy grow into a man. I'm so proud.
You have 3 spiders left, Amelia.
Holy shit. Jesus, I put the bird to bed and come back with everyone dead. Okay, I'm okay with this.
Mm-hmm. Kieran took out 2 last turn, so yeah.
Damn, alright. How far away is number 4 or number 2?
Number 2 is about 75 feet.
25 feet. Okay. So then I'll just stick with Firebolt. Oh.
No.
Never mind.
No. Okay. Russ. So right now, number 2 has been injured a bit. Number 11 has been injured by the trebuchet, and number 14 has no injuries.
Okay.
Ross is going for spider number dose. And you hit,
Yep.
so please do damage.
All right.
25 points of damage. Yeah, spider number 2 is... So that bullet knocks through spider number 2's head, and it falls to the ground and starts to stand up again and starts to fall down again. It has 1 hit point left. It effectively cannot climb that wall. Spider number 2 is out.
End of Ross's.
Okay. 2 spiders left. Kieran.
I'm going to take my turn to move down here. I'm gonna just put my bow away
Uh-huh.
and take my time to get out my sword and
Okay. Next round, you will be ready to fight. Okay. Shala.
Shala will. Would Spider 11 be within 60? Or
Yes. Yeah.
No? Okay. So she'll go ahead and cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. It fails. Please roll 2d4 psychic damage as she insults its mother. 5 damage to spider number 11. That's actually not unsubstantial for that guy. Okay, gotcha. What is Rhea doing?
Helping to reload, I guess.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. So, Spider 15 makes it up to the wall. Kieran, just like last time, it's climbing the wall, and as it crests it, you'll have one more chance to do something before you guys get into other combat. And so will your side of the wall. These guys need to move 10. They're almost there. And Freya, like I said, hold. We'll get to you. Just bear with me, buddy.
I'm totally fine. I get it. Don't worry.
All right, left side. One last chance to kill this spider before it gets up there. Oh, for the love of guys. Kieran, it's up to you if you want to save this side from a more brutal fight. And we're back to Amelia.
Can I just say that it's really a good thing that we're here, because otherwise they would all have just died. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Oh my god. Okay. Would I be able to attack Spider 15 since he's over the wall, or?
No.
Okay.
Unfortunately not.
Okay, so then I guess I'll just attack now.
It's the curse of the PCs. All the NPCs around them just aren't as good. I guess a better way to look at it, it's not that they're so horribly ineffective. It's that they're killing more things. These are just the representing the threats.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or they're
How damaged?
incompetent.
Yeah.
It is Van
that's-
Kastrikin we're talking about.
Oh god. Okay, yeah. Spider 11 and 14 damaged.
11 has actually taken quite a lot of damage, and 14 has taken none.
Oh, okay. You know what? Fuck it, let's do a fireball.
Oh, alright. Well, he says do it.
Okay, so yeah, just fucking.
You can hit both of them.
Yep.
Okay, success and success.
Fuck you guys. Okay, that's.
But
whatever.
still might not be enough to save him. It's
30.
not. It's not. So 30 points of damage, so 15 total, and that is enough to kill Spider 11. And Spider 14 has taken 15 points of damage. You have a cheerleader going out on the background for you. All right, well done. Aras, 1 spider left. Holy cow, you guys are going to kill all these guys before they get to you.
Holy crap! But
Or-
I have inspiration.
Or not. You do have a
So-
D8. Plus 3. That's just enough. That's a 16.
Oh wow!
That's just enough to hit. 24 points of
24.
damage to Spider 14.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't select him. Yeah.
So, hang on. Oh. Okay. 24 plus 15 is 39?
Yeah.
It has 1 hit point left. So, as I said for the other ones, 1 hit point's not enough. Like, and my justification behind this is 1 hit point means it's almost dead. It's not going to be able to climb a vertical wall full of goblins when it's got 1 bloody hit point left. That means Spider 14 is dead. You guys, your side at least, took down all the spiders before they got to you. But it was close. I was glad because when I set this up,
close.
I was like, when I set this up, I was like, they're going to be overrun or they're going to slaughter them. But no, it was very touch and go. And by the way, hi, Kieran. How's it going?
You know,
Yeah, you having a good day? Things going well for you?
yeah.
So you've got 1 turn before this spider unleashes a bunch of goblins on you. And Billy.
Yeah.
Don't forget Billy.
Give Billy a unique token.
Billy, would you go over there and stand by Amelia, dear?
Who? Where? Oh.
Towards that pointy-eared girl.
Oh. Okay. You don't need help?
I'm more concerned about your life.
Oh.
It's your first day. It would be a shame to die today. You could die tomorrow.
I'd really like to help.
You can die tomorrow.
All right. Are you going to attack the spider?
Yeah.
Roll me a persuasion check first.
I'm trying to save Billy. Oh man, Billy.
No. Billy goes, no. I'm a paladin of the Lilac Order. Shellin is with me, and I'm with you.
Just stop listening to Billy. I'm gonna stand in front of him. Oh, Billy. Sorry, guys.
Billy!
Oh dear.
Master
right.
Paladin.
You've got 1 round to do something. I'll consider that like a free action. Why is it suddenly invisible? Don't be invisible.
God, I'm not sure what I want to do with my 1 round. It's not
You
all the way
could-
up here. Is
Yeah, it is. It's cresting the top. You can hit it with
Oh.
your sword. It's
but
basically
start
it's
chopping
hit the
it
top of the
away.
wall, and and the goblins are starting to crawl down it.
I'm gonna start swinging crazily into that mess of legs. I want it to fall.
It's possible if you do hit and do damage. It is possible. Oh no!
Yeah.
Not on that attack. 1 more attack. That's a hit.
Okay.
Okay. Roll damage.
I'm gonna action search.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. That's a hit. 8 more damage. Okay. 1 more attack. That's a crit.
Dang!
That's a crit. Triple damage dice instead of usual double damage. Roll me 1 more
I didn't
d8.
have him selected, by the way.
I've been adding it. Please roll me 1 more d4. You need this.
Or
D4.
D8.
A d8. Sorry, a d8. A d8. And you do 2 extra points of damage to it.
Go away, Mr. Spider.
Oh my god. You
Did I
did.
save Billy?
You did like 20 something points of damage. And Kieran, seeing that Billy has sprouted an inconvenient sense of honor and duty, decides to give her all and hacks off the leg, holding the spider up on the wall. And the spider falls with all its goblins to its death. Holy cow.
Good
Okay.
job, Billy. You did an
Okay.
excellent job. I'm very proud of you. Showed a lot of courage.
And with that, with Freya, I'm working on you. With that, you guys take a second as you look around and you see that while there are plenty of goblins on the ground, they have no way of getting up the walls and they are starting to run away. You hear sounds of fighting off in the distance and you turn to see, and as you turn to see, you hear above you a caw, a large scream. And you look up above you and you see a massive rock. A rock is a huge winged eagle. And all of a sudden, Kieran, Amelia, Aras, and Rhea, the world starts to dim. Around you, the world starts to flicker as if you're in shadow. The people around you suddenly feel and look intangible. Rhea, you look at Shala and she looks at you and says something, but it's muted and distant. And when you look up, the only thing you can see clearly are 4 bugbears as they descend on the rock. Freya. And Shala would see this too, but Shala's not a player. Freya, you notice as the battle encloses around you, your 4 teammates off in the distance start to glow a strange color. You haven't seen this before. You weren't in the cave. You don't understand what's going on. But you see 4 bugbears descending on a rock and landing in different parts of the castle that are also glowing. Unfortunately, you don't have time to worry about that as you are engaged on your own.
Yeah.
So, everyone, if you could please, let's take a 5-minute break. I'm going to grab a drink and I'm going to set this up. But you have all been challenged to single combat for the champions of Gorum.
Fuck.
Rhea, in front of you, 15 feet away, Death drops onto the banister, spiked maul and shield in hand. Kieran, about 20 feet away from you, a lithe-looking bugbear with 2 wielded blades lands lightly on its toes and looks at you. Amelia, the bugbear that spoke to you as you left the cave that carried the staff gently falls onto the battlements about 50 feet away from you. And Ross, all the way on the other side of the castle, a bugbear lands heavily, carrying a longbow that is bigger than you are. Give me a couple of minutes, everyone. Grab a drink, go to the restroom, catch your breath. There's another round coming.
Yay.
Okay, we're back. So, the way this will work is treat this as just one big battle. However, obviously those of you who have been challenged by Gorum can only affect the champion that you can see glowing. Freya, you have your own problems. Obviously.
I'm standing next to the most disastrous man on this planet.
You're
That's
standing
the
next to
problem.
Varric Van Casterkin's amazing once in a great moon. But yeah, that's not boding well for you. So we'll just treat this as if everyone could please roll for initiative.
Really?
Just this.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Could have been better for you. Alright, let me get the combat tracker out here. There we go.
Let me just roll for Shala. Really?
Let me roll for the NPCs. Okay. Oh, Ferric's not an enemy. Come on, that was book 1. Okay. Kirani, we're starting with you. 20 feet away from you, a bugbear with 2 lithe blades lands lightly on his feet. He looks at you without anger or malice that you normally see on a bugbear, and he goes, "You and I have been chosen." And he'll bow to you. "I wish you an honorable fight and a good fortune."
Kierty will respond, "Yeah, whatever, let's get our practice in. Don't have all day standing around. There's beers to be drunk." She points at the ale on the ground around.
Got you. You go
Um,
first.
I, sword and shield in hand, I run up full speed and take my first strike at him just to kind of test him out.
Okay.
Do I still have bless on?
Yes, you do. Lasts for a minute. And oh, by the way, hang on, just so you know who it's Thrimdul is not Thrimdul. Milok is who you're targeting. So Milok, hang on, let me take a look because he's not targeted. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I kind of do a fancy spin around and I'm gonna take another swing at him and see what I can get.
That's a hit. Your second hit dealing 10 damage to Milok. Okay. Yeah, that's a good hit on him.
Excellent.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Next is Goblin over here. Freya. The Crimson Guard is tied up at the moment. They're all fighting. Basically, there's combat going on all around you in Van Casterkin, as the spider was littered with about 20 goblins. And in front of you in Van Casterkin land a large hobgoblin and 3 other goblins. And they start rushing towards you.
No, stop that.
I don't think I can. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and move him there, and you there. There we go. It'll run towards the closest one, which is Varric. And he's going to take a strike at Varric. And you see that his scimitar is on fire. It's a beautiful scimitar that is lithed with flame as he makes an attack on Van Casterkin and hits him for 13 damage. It hits him hard. All right. Aras, you see your opponent all the way across, but to you, that's just another day at the gun range.
Where exactly?
All the way, so top left, you'll see him. He's, if you mouse over him, it's Gramazmus. Do you see him?
Hey, to figure out what I want to do.
I gotcha.
And what is he doing?
He is carrying a longbow that is bigger than you are, and he's pulling out an arrow that's about the size of your arm.
Okay. Guess. Shoot.
Sure. Oh, by the way, I should mention, I don't know how useful it will be to you, but you look around and you see that Kitty is not muted. She is standing next to you as live and colorful as the day you made her. Don't know if that's gonna be too helpful, but like a week ago, yes.
Really?
The day you made her, like a week ago.
I'm just like, I'm trying to think, like, he's so far away that
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to do.
He definitely seems to like his range.
Yep, I will shoot at him,
Okay.
but feel like yelling.
That's definitely a hit. Make sure to control click on him.
Gun do the talking.
And you hit him for 21 points of damage.
He'll be like, "Oi, you! Yeah, you! Over here!" Sure, I've got his attention.
Yeah, and you hit him hard in the shoulder.
I will also cast Shield Self.
You cast what?
Shield of Faith on myself.
Gotcha. Okay.
You
Wait, no,
you accidentally sent it to him.
yeah.
If you go into the effects for him, you can remove his Shield of Faith. So
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay.
No shield of faith for you. Aras felt she needed the challenge. She hit him hard on the first round. All right. Varric. Varric does not like getting hit by the goblin, and attacks him back with his multi-attack. He hits him for 7 damage, and then attacks again and misses the second attack. He stabs him with the spear and pulls it out again to hit one more time. Oh wait, no! Death Strike. When he attacks and no other enemy is within 5 feet, he gets to do 2d6 more damage. And he kills it. Oh, look at that! Varric finally did something. Yeah, Goblin 2's coming though.
Savage.
Goblin 2 comes up over to here, targets Van Casterkin, and attacks the scimitar also on fire. And that's a hit. And Van Casterkin's not doing so hot. Hey, he got one goblin. He did okay, but those scimitars on fire are just cutting through his armor. Those goblins are rolling really well. And the hobgoblin captain strides purposefully, walking to here and taking an attack on Freya.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
He takes a very large sword in 2 hands and swings it at Freya, hitting you.
Freya's gonna use her reaction to cast shield.
Okay. That'll take your AC over 17.
It'll take it to 20.
Yeah, probably a very good move. It was 2d6 plus 2 slashing damage. So he tries to bring the sword down on Freya, and Freya throws up her hands, casting a blue wall of shield in front of her, and the sword skids off of it. And he goes to strike again. And it hits the shield again. Freya, you see, even as large as the sword is, he moves it impossibly fast. Amelia, standing, about, I can't tell because I standing about, for the love of God, would you, your token keeps covering up the distance.
It's
60-ish
45 or
feet.
50.
45, 50 feet from you.
It's 50. I have him targeted.
Gotcha. 50 feet from you. The bugbear that talked to you before about casting the fireball and not thinking so highly of yourself. I wonder if he saw you kill that spider with a firebolt.
Sure hope he got a good view of that. Okay. It's 50 feet away, which means, hang on. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. That is too far away. Okay.
You can move up a bit if you need to, up to 30 feet.
That's true.
Yeah, not on the castle walls anymore. Well, you are, but I mean, so is he.
Yeah. She's gonna move up. To here, I guess.
Okay.
I think these stone things are giant pillars or some shit, probably.
They're like little, no, they're actually like little stonework in the wall. You can walk over them if you need to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was something
It's
giant.
more like,
jutting
no,
out.
it's more like decoration.
Okay, good to know. Yep, so then she is going to cast blindness on him.
Okay. DC 15 against... What is it? A,
Con save.
con save. What's his constitution? He fails.
Fuck you.
He is now...
He is now blind.
Oh my god, this is not good for a spellcaster. Effects. Blinded. I just blinded Amelia.
What the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
That's not how this works.
That's not what... I'll take it off. I don't know why I put it on.
Amelia also wants the extra challenge.
I don't know. It's on him now. I don't know
I
why.
can do this with my eyes closed. In fact.
Goblin
Oh,
1.
no.
Goblin 1 runs up. 5, 10, 15. Bleh. I got beard hair in my mouth for some reason. All right. And takes a strike at Van Kastrikin, who is not doing so hot, honestly. And hits again. Well, isn't that good? And Van Kastrikin is not down yet. But he's not looking good.
Yikes.
Freya, it's your turn. Save this poor man.
Yikes. That's all I
just
could
got
say.
3 attacks from 3 goblins are all 3 hits. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me see something real quick. What did he roll to hit him? He rolled a... Oh, there's no way that's not going to hit. You know, he has a feature where he can add a little onto his AC. It hasn't mattered yet.
I think they all got like a 20.
Yeah.
Well, one of them got a 17.
Let me
AC?
take a look at him real quick. No, it still would have hit, just barely.
Okay, AC 15, parry
Yeah.
plus 2. Yikes.
Yeah. Freya, still got one of them fireballs.
If she used it, it would hit Van Kastrikin.
Yeah, it also probably hit a couple other soldiers, yeah.
Van she... Kastrikin's in a bad position, and she kind of probably wishes he just wasn't standing there.
Yeah, I
Because she
understand.
could spellcast a lot better otherwise.
You can hold action.
Let me look up how the spell scales. She could hold an action, but he might die.
He might.
I think what she is going to do is she's going to step back and willingly take an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Give me a second here. He attacks his greatsword at you, and that is a miss.
It's a miss. Freya is going to use one of her new, well, sort of new, Lorekeeper features, Insightful Lore. She wants to make an intelligence check as a bonus action to discern the Hobgoblin's AC.
Hobgoblin.
So would you like an investigation check, history, arcana? What type of intelligence check?
I would do in perception. No, sorry. Investigation.
Investigation. You will roll an investigation. That's a 31.
Okay. His AC is 17. He's wearing half plate.
Wearing half plate. Okay. Not awful. She could hit that. She's going to cast Scorching Ray at level 4.
Oh.
So she is firing 5 rays. She's going to fire 2 at one goblin, and she's going to fire 3 at the No, she'll fire all 5 at the hobgoblin.
All right,
Why
target
not?
him for me, and then throw him.
Okay, so there's 1.
She targets Van Castrican.
Miss.
Miss. Oh my god. Hit.
Hit. Miss. Oh my.
Well,
A lot of bad rolls.
a lot of really bad rolls. Please roll damage.
She got
8's not
8
bad.
damage.
8's not bad. That's the highest level spell you can even cast.
I've rolled very bad.
I know. Alright. Death's turn. Death starts walking towards Rhea and goes, "How's your sister?" And takes an attack.
I would prefer he didn't.
I know. And hits you with a 25 for 12 points of damage. This spiked war club digging into your plate, piercing it.
Real quick,
Mm-hmm.
that's just regular slashing damage, right? It's not magical.
Correct.
So it is instead 9 points of damage.
Hmm. I forget, what feat do you have for that, or what ability does that?
Heavy armor master.
It does resistance.
Yep, I get -3
Oh,
damage
nice.
to attacks from non-magical slashing, piercing, and
Very
bludgeoning
nice.
damage.
Can you adjust it yourself, or do I have to? I forget.
Huh, I can just adjust it myself. It's fine.
Perfect. Okay, that is his turn. No, I'm sorry. He has 2 attacks. I'm dumb. And he brings it around again. And got another really good roll. And does 10, so 7 points of damage?
Yep.
That's another 7 points of damage to you. Thrimduel. Thrimduel's blinded! Oh, what can Thrimduel even do? Oh, hang on, I'm getting a call, guys. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
God damn it.
I don't have the time for this.
I guess charge, and we'll tell you when to come back.
Plug in your phone, quick.
Run.
No more charging. We die like men.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess so.
If I charge it now, I'm gonna get like 2%, and that's not really gonna do anything for me.
I know,
So-
but you can. It's still 2%. Or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. What percentage are you at right now?
12.
Okay, we're moving right along. Blind man cannot dispel magic. Wait, lesser restoration will cure that, I think.
What?
Yeah, 1 condition. He casts lesser restoration on himself.
Fuck you.
He's not blinded anymore, but that's also his turn. And he goes, "Oh, stupid tricks." And then Melok. Melok comes forward, Kirani, and takes his attacks against you. With his 2 swords. The first one goes to strike you, and that's a miss. And his second one, bringing his other hand around and hits you with it, doing... why is that not focused on you? Why is that not... Hey, game. Why is that not selecting? Weird.
Am I immortal?
I guess. Let me just do damage and we'll add it manually. Oh, hang on.
Well, this is fun.
Yeah.
Go plug in your phone. Just sit
Yep.
next to the wall charger. Fine.
I am so sorry about that. All right, Kearney, you took 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And my apologies, guys. I'm done. All right,
Yes.
takes that longbow and that huge arrow, and again, why is he not selecting people? All of a sudden, oh, there we go. All right, he takes that longbow with that huge arrow and makes an attack at you, hitting you with a 24, and a giant bolt pelts you in the shoulder for 6 points of damage. Okay, that's fine. You managed
Wow.
to kind of slide out of the way, and that huge bolt, the D12 plus 4, only does 6 points of damage.
Yeah.
And then he covers up
Okay.
against the wall, giving himself a small AC bonus of plus 2. All right. Shala yells at you, Rhea, and you can barely hear her. And she tries to cast a spell. She's going to have to make a wisdom saving throw to do it. Unfortunately, that is not enough. She tries to give you inspiration, standing next to you, hoping to help you, but nothing goes through. And she looks very desperate. Rhea, your turn.
Oh boy. Okay, so just real quick, remind me to activate the materia. It's a bonus action,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and wait on that then, and I will go ahead and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
So cast a Shield of Faith on myself, and then I will also go ahead and activate my Channel Divinity Apart and Home to help lower those hits a bit more
Okay.
and give myself resistance.
Okay.
Wait, and also, I think we said that drinking a potion was a bonus action?
Yes, for yourself.
Dang, alright. I'll hold off then.
Okay.
That's it.
That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Kitty. Does Kitty do anything?
How, like, can see to get?
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Can I see to get to him?
Yeah, I mean, you can start moving towards him. You can definitely
Okay,
see him. He's, like, highlighted.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure, like, with the stairs.
So you could either go along the wall, or you could, like, go down and try and go back up to him.
I would prefer to go along. And I would left. I'm assuming Kitty is.
So Kitty is doing what?
Kitty is going to the left along the wall, and I'm gonna start going right.
You should be
The
able to
walls.
control Kitty.
Oh, there she is. You couldn't see where she was.
Portly is just a big square, apparently. And yeah, I imagine Portly would have been on the wall with Rhea. Where else would Portly be?
So Kitty just double move.
Gotcha. Understood. Portly.
So,
And I should point out, Portly is not cast in shadow. Portly is alive and vibrant.
so he will try and take a bite then.
As a paladin is never alone when they find steed.
Oof.
Well,
He's there for moral support.
yeah. He nips at him more like. Kieran, your turn again.
I'm going to keep trying to kill.
I mean, sure. Why not?
Alright. I'm gonna try and cut across this chest.
That is a hit. However, you're targeting yourself.
That's weird.
Yeah. Just unclick on yourself and then click on him. It's a hit either way. I just want to make sure you don't, commit seppuku or anything right in front of your opponent.
Actually, for me, it's drawing a line all the way across the
Weird.
all the way across the map.
There we go. How about we do this? Alright. You're not targeting yourself anymore, at least. Try and target him now.
Should have worked. Check it.
It did not. But go ahead and do the damage. I can just manually add it. That's fine.
Okay.
5 damage.
Oh, fantasy ground.
I know, right? And then another hit.
Just gonna cut this guy down.
And another 10, so 15 damage. Okay. Alright. Okay. That it for your turn?
That would be it. Yeah.
Alright. Aras.
Yes. So,
That's a hit. Oh my god. This guy is not going to last long with that kind of damage.
No, he's not. And I will start to move up 30.
Okay. Alright. He is not looking good because he doesn't get AC bonuses with you. Alright. Varric Van Kasterkin is not feeling too hot. But he is going to try and focus on these goblins. Try and get as many of them down as he can. He makes his first attack against the goblin and hits it, doing 9 damage to it. And then does a second attack against it. Hits it again, killing it. And he does action surge, takes 1 step to the side, and focuses on the second goblin. And missing. And second attack, missing again. Oh, Van, you were doing so well. And the Hobgoblin Captain. Is he gonna keep focusing on Freya, or is he gonna turn to Van Casterkin?
Freya did fire 5 bolts of fire.
He did. He really did. I think he's gonna be singly focused. He's gonna take an attack of opportunity from Varric. Can Varric hit him? No. No, Varric. You know what? It's because I'm calling him Varric. Van Casterkin needs to do better. And he is going to make 2 sword attacks against Freya again. A natural 20. In addition to the standard critical hit damage, you hamstring the target. The target is restrained for 1 round. So Freya, you're unable to move next round.
Ow.
In addition to taking 18 points of damage. He rises the sword up again and misses the second one. But he brings the sword in high and then swipes it down low and cuts you on the ankle. Amelia.
Freya's gonna splash the blood on him.
Amelia, your turn.
Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? Amelia, looking pissed off as hell, just goes, I don't have time for you. And she's going to cast Fireball at 4th level at him.
Okay. Okay. Oh god, okay.
And not only that, but I'm going to be using the heightened spell. When you cast a spell that forces a creature to make a saving throw that resists effects, you can spend 3 sorcery points to give that target of that spell disadvantage on the first saving throw.
Okay.
So
he has disadvantage to save against it.
Yep.
You know, Fireball is what you threw the first time.
Uh-huh.
So he has to roll at disadvantage a dexterity saving throw?
Mm.
Okay. Dex is not his strong suit.
Good.
Nope. He failed.
Fuck
Do damage, please.
You. Okay, so at... Oh god, hang on. At higher levels... It increases by 1d6, so I guess...
Correct. So it's 9d6.
This...
31 points of damage.
What's this?
33 points of damage. So he tries to move out of the way feebly and gets caught full in the face with the fireball, wounding him heavily. And you see him burning like a burnt charcoal bugbear. His fur is all blackened.
Good. End turn.
Okay, Goblin 1! Still going for Van Casterkin. Rolls. Oh my god. Van, no, buddy. Buddy, Van's down. Van Casterkin is down. He's not dead, but he is dying.
That's a problem.
These were like elite Special Forces goblins. They're rolling 17s plus on everything. Freya. Varric is down.
Yeah? Okay. Freya is going to cast... She's not going to put herself in the radius of this. She's going to cast Sleep at level 4.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
I don't know if there's a way for me to tell it to cast it at level 4. I'm not sure. Actually, it does. It's not even set to roll the dice for me in the chat.
That's fine. We'll just roll it naturally.
Yeah, I will just roll it naturally. So let me get... it would be 5 plus 6.
51 points of damage. 51. No.
Goblin and... What? No.
So 51. How much damage is it? 51 or 53?
53.
Goblin 1 Hang on. What is this? Nuts. Holy shit. So Goblin 1 has 10 health points, so he's asleep. Which gives you 43 hit points. 43. Hobgoblin Captain had 46 minus 8.
Yes.
You just put them both to sleep? Okay then.
Nice.
They is asleep. They fall to the ground unconscious. And who says sleep's a useless spell?
She doesn't technically have her action, but she's running straight over to Eric. But, yeah.
Wow. Okay. Death's turn. I'm sorry, I didn't, for those of you watching, I am having trouble keeping up with the map, but Death is, continuing to assault Rhea.
No, it's not.
Seriously, why is it just a... I don't get it. I don't know why it's not focusing on these characters.
Because it's not
Grounds,
attacking
this
me.
is the worst time to not do this, or whatever. First attack is a 13. I'm assuming that's a miss.
Just a little bit.
Second attack is even worse. So your shield of faith and, well, actually, really, just, he sucked. He sucked really bad that turn. His spiked maul missing horribly. Throomduel. Blackened Bugbear Extraordinaire. Goes, no. And, casts Call Lightning. Of course, okay, this is really weird. Throomduel, you're not focusing on Amelia, you should be. He casts Call Lightning, and a thundercloud forms above you, Amelia. You have to roll a dexterity saving throw of 14 or more. Yep. Okay.
Suck a dick.
You
man.
take a total of 8 points of damage.
That's fine.
No, you must be so devastated.
Oh no. What am I
These-
gonna do?
These champions of Gorum are not doing well. Though, to be fair, they were probably expecting you, GM, were expecting you to be much weaker than you are at the moment. Kieran,
Yeah.
this guy comes at you, swords whirling as he comes towards you. He casts Hunter's Mark on you. And hits you for 25, doing 9 plus, so 10 points of damage. And then with his other sword, he 17. Is that a hit?
No. I think I'm
Okay.
19.
So just the 10 points of damage as you feel targeted. Alright. Did you mark that damage? On Kieran?
Yep, marking it.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Sib?
Yes.
But he sees you over there. He sees you doing things. He doesn't like it. Does not like it.
It's alright, boy.
Let's see. No. That's not going to help him at all. Oh, gosh. He takes an attack at you with his first bow. And misses, and then quickly draws a second one and hits you with that one for a
Yeah, that hurt.
whopping 6 points of damage. He's very, wait, What? Oops, I rolled the wrong one. I'm sorry. Ignore that. He hits you for 8 points of damage. That's slightly better. As you're running down the wall, these bolts are taking chunks out of the stone. These are like ballista bolts almost.
That's okay. I'm not even worried.
Rhea.
Okay. So, first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drink that potion of growth that I bought.
Okay. Rhea grows 3 sizes that day.
And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to take 2 attacks on him and hopefully be able to smite him as well.
Okay. First attack is a miss.
Oh, why am I attacking myself?
Good question. That's a miss on death, too. One more attack?
It's not letting me target him.
Yeah, I know. Fantasy Grounds is really weird right now. We'll just do things manually. Of course, because it's trying to slow us down.
It's not what I need right now.
I know.
Okay.
And that is
Oof.
also a
Nope.
miss. Okay. And the battle rolls on. Kitty! What's Kitty doing?
She's just
She's gonna keep running? Sib? Oh, yeah, there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Death can't do attacks of opportunity because it's a shadowy creature to it. Alright. Portly. Portly's gonna turn this around.
One can only hope.
Portly's going to roll a natural 20.
Yes.
In addition to
Good
standard critical
job.
hit damage, the target is stunned for 1 round. Stunned means not only can it not take attacks or anything or move, you have advantage on all attacks for that round.
Portland is the best boy.
Portly reaches over and snags Death's left nut. And you see him just scream in pain and lock up as Portly just starts pulling. I wasn't lying. He's turning this around. All right, Kieran.
Yeah. I'm going to, of course, take my 2 longsword attacks at him and hopefully kill him.
That's
Probably
it.
not. Come on, crit.
6 points of damage. All right, one more. 13 is... Hang on, let me take a look at him. I think 13 is a miss for him. It's a miss.
Alright.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Aras. Ballista bolts are flying past you.
Yep. Yeah, so
Oh my god. That's a critical hit. And
Wow.
triple
Damage
damage. Just kill him already. That's okay. Just go ahead and roll the other one just because. But holy crap. 53 points of damage. How do you kill him? What happens?
So he's shooting at me, and I wasn't even hardly paying. I was more concerned about Vanderkin. until he shoots like right next to my head, and I hear some rocks, and it really irritates me. So I stop and actually take a second and aim, and just shoot like right in his throat.
As you pause and take aim and bring up your rifle, you notice a translucent blue butterfly land on the edge of it, and you hear soft words encouraging you in your mind. I'm here with you. As you squeeze the trigger and shoot true and kill Barasmuths. You hear in your mind, fuck him up, my child. Varric is bleeding. Yes, Sim, sorry.
Yeah,
Keep moving.
so
As you
is everything? So I move up. Yeah.
Yeah, as you kill him and as you're moving, the world is starting to fade back in around you. It's not quite there yet, but it's getting there. You can tell that the duel has been won.
All right.
Go ahead.
That's it then.
Okay. Varric fails his death saving throw, so he's gotten one down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually realized he was down to 0. Can I, for my bonus action, cast Healing Word?
Yes, you absolutely can.
Because he's down to 0 automatically.
Say that one more time.
Because he's down to 0, it's counted as max on the dice.
Oh, I see. So what is your max?
So 4 plus 5.
So 9. Got you.
No, yeah.
Got you. Okay. He's back up to 9 hit points. Alright, guys, unfortunately, this is a horrible place to stop, but I do unfortunately need to stop for the night. But we're about to lose Kari anyway. So, good news is, we've gotten pretty far. We can just start next session, we'll finish this up, and we'll move on to the next part. I know it's kind of a weird place to stop, but we got as far as we could.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Was fun?
Yeah.
Easy pick.
Holy shit.
God, that was a lot of close calls here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Off and on.
We will see you guys next week.
Okay, good night.